Hello adventurers, my name is Chris and welcome back to more Baldur's Gate 3. Now, a little bit different, my camera, for whatever reason, to remove the background, horribly laggy. Couldn't do it, it was terrible, and I have no idea what happened. Out of nowhere, right? So, I tried messing with it, but couldn't hopefully figure out by the next episode. So at least for this one, this is kind of, you're gonna see beyond the veil.
Yeah, right.
Right? So, hopefully it's not too bad. I tried to move it down and kind of like move it down, shrink it a little bit so you can still see, you know, the stats here and here. And hopefully it doesn't get in the way of dialogue. Right, but we'll see. We'll see. Right? Hopefully it's just for one. Just want to get that out of the way. Right? Now, huge. Last episode, we went through the camp. We're not even done. Right? We've barely made it into, we haven't even really gone to the grove part. But we are inside. There's the grove, and then the hollow is like this section, right? Where all the refugees, who are mostly like 99% tiefling, if not pretty much all tiefling, except for like maybe like 3 people we've met. And so they're the ones who are all being displaced by the Druids, because the Druids are performing a ritual that's going to seal the grove off from everywhere else, more or less leaving everyone else to fend for themselves. And it's interesting because we went in, we showed up, we talked with Aaron, who was one of the Druids, but he was more of a merchant than one of the actual, probably ritual Druids. Like the ones who are actually performing the ritual. And he mentioned, right, and it was a small line, so I don't know if it was just like a passing line or whatever, but he said, you know, it was like years with nobody, and then all of a sudden, okay, so it's just a small line, but look at it, refugees, adventurers, and even a drow, no one in years, and suddenly we're overwhelmed, right? And then he thanked us for beating back the goblins. But that's an interesting thing, no one in years. So suddenly, out of nowhere, right, not only was everybody showing up, but also probably the goblins, right? The goblins were never an issue, really, for them until recently, and then it got really bad, right? And also detail, which I didn't realize, because there was a lot of hints, and it
Ain't leaving town for a good while.
It was one of those things where like maybe, but I wasn't really sure. The fact that Descent into Avernus canonically takes place before this, almost immediately.
Easy money.
It concludes before this game starts. So pretty much all of these guys here are refugees from that entire scenario. And that makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. It's cool. Now the thing is, I never got to be a part nor run that module. So unfortunately, I don't know all the ins and outs. But maybe I should. Maybe I should if we're gonna be, if it's relevant enough. You know, I have the book, so I might as well. But I just think it's an interesting note. It's an interesting note, right? But we met a bunch of other people. We're pretty cool, right? We met Aunt Hettel, right? She's great. She was very, very, very wholesome, very nice. She gave us a potion of greater healing. Right? This bad boy. Potion of greater healing. This thing, right? Random tidbit of knowledge. In 5th edition, the MSRP for this potion, the recommended cost is 100 gold per potion, because it heals so much. For a potion of greater healing, these are expensive. These are huge. Obviously, not 100 here, but I thought it was a cool kind of detail that she just gave us this. Right? Because she's just nice. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Right? We met her. We also spoke with Otko over here. We got some gruel. Delicious. Haven't eaten it yet, but it is nice. It is nice that we have it. We spoke to a number of the other tieflings. Right? We talked to these guys, Roland, Cal, and Leah. Right? Roland, who we found out is an apprentice. Right?
You're an idiot.
Apprentice. A mighty apprentice. See, it's interesting because so Leroy can, as far as I know, that's a. I don't want. It's not new, right? Because the name, the guy, great, great wizard, he was first referenced in the murder Baldur's Gate, right back in like it was like a decade. It was like 2013, something like that. And then I know he was kind of referenced in Descent into Avernus, but I don't know outside of that. He's not really been talked about to my knowledge. To my knowledge, if he has, he's definitely got under my radar, right? So it's kind of neat that his name was kind of tossed in here, but it's kind of cool. Who knows, right? But the fact that he's like so confident, he's like, rest assured, the name's Roland will be known to you soon enough. Right? He's very proud. Which, I mean, to be fair, you know, why not? If you become the apprentice of a great wizard, I feel that's a pretty cool thing, right? And then we also talked to the oxen that were up there, right? Because we took the potion of, you know, speak with animals, and we were able to chat with them. And one was like kind of, you know, kind of bored, tired, whatever. Or, well, one was hungry. The other one was bored. Called us stinky. Not great. And the other one was kind of suspicious. Very suspicious. Suspicious to the point where it was mispronouncing El Turrell, right? Which, again, could be just everyone kind of having their own different pronunciation for things, or it could be that maybe whoever. I don't think it's a real ox. I think that's a person. I think it's a person. Very confident, because we even examined it, and it has resistances, which is strange, because the other ox don't have those resistances.
We're exposed now.
You know, it's curious. It's a curious thing. I think it's funny. But we were not doing great with the checks, so we can't really see anything beyond right now. We might have to rest and come back again. Then this little guy, this rat, right? We were talking with him, and he mentioned something evil, right? Evil. And like, damn near like Mermaid Man himself, the second I heard evil, I was like, we gotta investigate. We gotta check this out. Right, so there was a room over here, right? Obviously locked, sealed off, not good. But for the greater good, we broke in. Not even aggressively, we just got Astarion and picked the lock and we walked in. And then we spoke to another tiefling, who I believe is actually still there. You know, she's chilling.
Any questions, children?
I think she's still there. Maybe. I might just not be able to see her from... But we spoke with her. She had... Her legs don't work. She's paralyzed right now due to a potion given by an old lady. We don't know who, but somebody. Right? Somebody gave her a potion. You know, strength of a bugbear, but not greatest side effects. Alright, so we had a little bit of a scuffle trying to get through that. But at the end of the day, it was pretty good. Because we stole the box that was in there that ended up having a bloodstone, right? And
There is work to do.
this key, a cabinet key. Now, I don't know if there's something else, right? Because the rat keeps saying, you know, his line. Just that the evil in there.
Blood excites me.
Evil in that chest. Right? Even though we took the chest. We took the evil out, right? Could be the key, could be the stone, who knows? Could be something else. Maybe it's whatever the key goes to. I don't know. We might have to investigate a little bit more. Right? But among everything else, we picked up our boy Will here. Right? And pretty cool. Pretty cool. Right, I'm very curious how things are gonna play out with him in general. Right? Because he's a warlock. Right, so as far as like his lore, who his patron is, all that stuff is very curious. But even beyond that, he mentioned the reason, because he also has the parasite. He was on the ship with us, and the reason that even happened is because he was chasing a devil named Karlak, and she is a big deal, at least to him, right? Very powerful devil, you know, an agent, if you will, of the hells, and he was trying to take her down, trying to kill her, but didn't really work out. And that's when they ended up getting well, he ended up getting taken onto the ship. So she got away. But he basically asked us if we would help him hunt her down. And to be fair, if there is a legitimate devil roaming free that is kind of in any point of the hierarchy of devils, that's probably a good thing to stop roaming around.
Can't wait to get back to the gate.
Right? So we got a lot on our plate. And then we also talked to Maul, who was one of the kids here. She's running like this underground kids thieves guild, essentially. It's kind of interesting.
I must keep going.
Easy money.
Took a little bit of work, but we became friends. Or I guess friends might be a stretch, but kind of allies? Friendly?
Right. I've got food.
She's cool with us for right
My
now.
dagger.
It's kind of nice. We picked up a bunch of books, we've done a bunch of stuff, so we are going to make some, hopefully, decent chunk of progress today. Right? Now, there's one thing we got to take care of real quick. Did you guys know this was here? Did you guys know this door was here? That's crazy. I'm gonna be real. Wild. I can't believe none of you brought it up. Not one of you mentioned this door. All it's just crazy. It was right here. Can't believe it. You know? What do we got? Another part of the tomb. Or more, well, obviously, right? But more sarcophaguses. Sarcophagi? Sarcophagi. That's a fascinating title. Hold on.
Well, hello.
Okay, let's go here. We're gonna lockpick.
Challenge.
Right, there we go. We're gonna do some guidance. Go. Nah, easy. Easy. He's a master at it for a reason. Nice. What do we got? A plate and a chalice. We love it. Ooh, another soul coin. We have so many of these. It's gonna be very interesting what we end up being able to do with them. Okay, so we went there. I guess the next thing.
Let's get going.
Book of Dead Gods. Lockpick.
Let's see.
This book is far lighter than it should be with such a massive lock.
Oh, cool. Okay. Interesting. Smash the lock open. Arcana. Search for an arcane rune to sabotage. Sorcerer and charisma. Muster your will and channel a surge of magic through the lock. Let's give it a shot, right? Otherwise, we're gonna have a starry and pick it. I thought it was strange that it had a lock on it. Okay. Oh, it's a 10. That's easy. Easy. We're gonna get this with like a 12. I'm just saying. It's the will of the gods. Oh, we're so cool.
As the lock opens, weak magic pulses from the book. Such a waste. binding it to dry, dead parchment. What was once script is now an obliterated scrawl. You have a sense these are names, a list. But of what?
With a name, Book of Dead Gods? Religion. Examine the book more closely. Oh, we're not great with religion, but we're gonna give it a shot. All right, come on. 14. Ooh. Good enough. Good enough, though. We did it.
Gods. These are the names of gods, once lost but now restored after the Second Sundering. Entire pantheons have dwindled and been reborn, silently recorded by this book.
Whoa. Inspiration. Yo. Scroll of Ray of Enfeeblement. That's cool. Hold on. Let's
get on with it. Let's see what we
She's
have
good with
here.
religion. Oh no. The names of dead gods, most of them unfamiliar and unpronounceable, fill the pages of this ancient tome. Several entries on the last page have been stricken through, the final 3 thoroughly enough to become completely illegible. Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and take that with us. That's fascinating. We missed the investigation check too. Damn.
Looking ahead.
Oh, that's so cool. What is it? It's like such a small thing, but it's also really fascinating. Right? Because
Moving in.
obviously it's called the Book of Dead Gods, which obviously I'm feeling it's a list of gods that have been killed, right? Especially because we just had that whole look over with it. And I love the narration. It's so great. It really adds to everything. But we're talking about gods, so many gods, and gods of so old. We don't even know their names. We don't even recognize them. Crazy. Right, maybe we don't recognize them because we failed the investigation? I don't know.
Here lies the guardian of tombs. Through knowledge comes atonement.
That's who he is. This is another thing we didn't look at. We didn't look at his plaque.
Here lies the guardian of tombs. Through knowledge comes atonement.
Guardian of tombs. Through knowledge comes atonement. So atonement for what? Or just in general? Or that's such an... Does he have to atone?
Here lies the guardian of tombs. Through knowledge comes atonement.
Or is that like his catchphrase? Guardian of tombs. That's cool. Very interesting. So he is... So he maybe quite literally had a connection with Jurgle, right? Prior to the Dead 3 situation. Fascinating. I guess we'll find out. We're never done dealing with him, right? He's part of the crew now. Just doesn't go out in the world with us. Okay, cool. So we're good. We're good. We checked it out. See, look, okay, we did it. And I said we were gonna come back, and we did. It just happened to be 2 episodes separately for reasons that obviously needed to happen. All right, because that's just the way it is. That's the way it goes. And honestly, if anything, I'm giving you guys the DM experience, right? Which is, you can, for your players, you can lay out in D&D, you can lay out everything. You can make it so obvious. You can set up all these things. Same with combat. And you know what they're gonna do? They're gonna do a bunch of shit you didn't think they were gonna do, and absolutely none of the stuff you thought they would. You could make it so obvious. You'd be like, here's a button on the wall. This button opens this secret door. Super easy. You make it, you even put a scroll that says, you know, oh, a secret button. You know, there's a button that opens way to knowledge or something like that. They're gonna read that and be like, that's a trap. We're not touching that button. Nope. They're gonna leave it. And you're gonna be like, wow, the plot was right behind there. What are we gonna do? You know, and even not, you could have all this exciting, interesting exploration. They're not gonna do it. So you're welcome.
For our master monster hunter, how would you approach killing a vampire?
To start, lure it into the sun, drive a stake through its heart. Why?
Just curious.
That's a good question, I guess. Right? Though, you know, the stake through the heart does work, but then you got other stuff, you know? Like, vampires, they don't like, they're weak to running water.
What's next?
Running water specifically. Still water, they're not effective, but running water, they're not good with it. They're weak. Right? It's fascinating. Obviously, all the holy stuff and such, but the good old a decapitation works, right? We were talking with Astarian last time in the camp about, you know, how would you want to die, and realistically, a beheading that'll get just about anything. So overall, that might be the way. See, the thing is, Pandirna, right? The one... all the bloody things happen. See, her there, she can't walk. She's having a bad time. However, we've essentially made enemies with her. You know, we made a mistake. Right? I was trying to find whatever was evil without causing too much of an issue. Right? We had conversations with her and they were fine. For the most part. But yeah, when we were trying to do our investigation, she called the guards a number of times, and yes, I'm still watching. I know, okay, I know, right? Because what I would want to do, right, would be this right here, because I know. Because you think, oh, it's the healing, you know, cure wounds and healing word. They heal, right? But they don't actually, it's not a cure. They don't cure any of the actual ailments that we would be afflicted with. This might. And the reason I'm thinking that is because we've been able to affect other people with potions, and we've been able to heal virtually anybody, not just our own party. So I would imagine this could theoretically actually work. Problem is, I don't know if she's cool with us anymore. And if I'm gonna do this on her, is she gonna just hate it? Now again, she could walk, right? But that just means she can now walk and be pissed versus sitting and pissed. You know? So I want to, but maybe we've gone too far. I don't know. And I don't even know what the key goes to. We still gotta kind of look for that. Maybe we'll... like, maybe? I don't know. It scares me because there's nothing else we're gonna be able to do. We've basically burned all of our chances with the guards. So, not super great. Okay, let's see. Is he... Sylphie, Zaki... All Melly. Ah, Melly. Okay, great. Melly is here. And I know you got the locket.
Something's on my mind.
You're blocking my light. Oh, I remember you. You're the one who helped me get away. You want something? Were you just here to stare at my forehead?
Okay. Tell me the truth. The adventurer's locket, do you have it? Stare at his forehead. You need to learn some manners, I think. Tell me the truth. Do you have it? You gotta tell us the truth. He ain't gonna tell us nothing. No, we know how this works by now. Stare at his forehead.
Yeah, okay, fine. Very funny. What do you want?
There we go. Now we gotta whittle him down.
This entire conversation is a waste of our time, don't you think? Now find yourself a maze and get lost. I'm busy.
Yeah, is that right?
Boring and... Maul says you're alright. Doesn't mean I gotta talk to you.
Oh, god. Yo, you're gonna make it real tough, huh?
Give Mole a 10-day and she'll own Baldur's Gate. You'll see.
Too right she will, probably. Got the attitude for it, that's for sure. Okay. Can we... Okay, so we can't pickpocket for a couple reasons. One, very visible. Not a lot of coverage. I just have such a strong feeling. Maybe they don't have it, right? Maybe he doesn't. Maybe he actually doesn't. But what if he does? What can we do? It's kind of risky. It's kind of risky, but I kind of want to see if maybe
What now?
we have a Starian. Right, if we have him out of everybody's sight.
The gate will never see us coming.
Right, Maul gets out of the way. We're here. We're clear. We pop this. Okay. Turn-based. Okay, we do Potion of Invisibility. We'll do Hide.
Discretion. Move unseen.
Because we're invisible. Right click. Pickpocket. Not enough resources. End turn.
What to do?
End turn.
What's next, I wonder?
End turn.
Where am I needed?
End turn. End turn. End turn. Okay. Okay. Okay, we actually... Okay. What are we looking at? 9 more turns. Okay, this could be good. Let's pickpocket.
How can we rescue?
A fork? No way. Really? So wait, then do you actually not have it? They might actually not have it. Oh shit. Fascinating. If that's true, because it seems to be the case. Right, the enticing element is a pouch. Maybe? I can't reach it. Well, exit. It's fine. Pouch. Ooh, emerald ring. Imported in bulk from Kalimshan, the gemstones in this ring is roughly finished and marred with visible flaws. It's not what we need, we're not going to steal it. Birds like to be... Oh, do you like the bird? No, let's not attack it. Wonder if it has babies somewhere. I like they're actually commenting on...
Now what?
On our familiar. That's fantastic. Okay. Okay, I think we're cool now. Okay, cool. Great. Alright, so this was kind of... I don't want to say it's a bust, but what it is it more or less shows that we... Or not we, but... He doesn't have it. He doesn't have it.
Own that town.
Very confident he doesn't have it. Right? Could be a completely false claim.
God, slow down.
It could... Again, some of the kids have been stealed. We got attempted to be swindled last time. Right? Let's be honest. To be honest, very easy mark. Really easy. Like, shockingly easy.
Any questions, children?
Right, but what it does beg is maybe he just dropped it. Right? Maybe he dropped it. You know, it's not a guarantee that it was stolen. I don't know where else it would really be, but... I'm sorry, I saw this, I was like, wait a minute.
This place. I'll never get the smell out of my clothes.
No way. Is she gonna be cool if we read that? I don't think she's gonna mind if we read it. Right? I mean, she's cool. She's cool. We're cool. Big fan of Vola.
No helping it. We're exposed now.
Oh, neat. Okay, cool. The book is written in a swinging scrawl. The red ink of an eager editor slashes through most of its contents. 2 inscriptions, each in a different hand, are scribbled inside the cover. V. Absolutely not. E. Dearest Elminster.
Don't be grumpy, Roland. We'll get to the city soon.
One of the greatest wizards.
Grumpy.
You have scowl on your face.
Well, you may lack imagination. Nymphs,
You're an idiot.
I assure you, do not. Nor do the public that eagerly awaits this work. Nor does the public that eagerly awaits this work. I will refrain from publishing this piece for now, but only that I may conduct a more extensive bout of research.
We're exposed now.
Your friend these many years, Volothamp Gedon, author, researcher, raconteur, etc. Right? The writer of the book, Volo's Guide to Monsters, and an incredible researcher / adventurer, master of his craft. Very cool. Very cool. Very cool. He was talked about, right? He's in my mind. I mean, he is a big name.
Off his thunder wave.
You know, and the fact that we got an Elminster reference too, which is also huge wizard, if not the
We're
wizard,
exposed now.
right? It's a huge deal. This is neat. I love that. Okay, I think we're at a spot. Because I don't know where else to look for Dude Block It, right?
Well, it was his caravan.
Don't think there's anything else to look for except we could talk to these guys, right? A mug.
Goblins aren't smart enough to poison their blade.
We're exposed now.
Nice. Okay, Danis.
And we'll have a dog, right?
They don't allow them in Baldur's Gate. Cats, though?
A little orange cat. And a house with a little door so that it can come and go as it pleases.
And a high fence to keep eavesdroppers out.
Is he talking about us? Yeah, you'd want to keep those eavesdroppers out. Honestly, it's rude. to listen to other people's conversations. Don't mind me, I was just passing through. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt. Good luck to you both. 2 tiefling refugees? You'd be lucky to get a square of dirt at a public house. Jesus, my God. Alright, well, first off, let's not completely kill their dreams, good lord. Right? I am a fan of the orange cat idea. Right? I may be biased, but I'm into it. You know, I support it, right? Good luck to you both.
Thanks. I suppose we'll all need it.
What about you? Big plans for when you get to the city?
A nap. A pint and a clean room would do me a world of good. Plans? Just surviving the journey is ambitious enough already. I won't be joining you. Ominous. A pint and a clean room.
God, that sounds like heaven.
Won't be long now. One more trip, then we can really rest.
Man. What a time to be in where one of the best things you can look forward to is just a good bed and like proper food. You know? But maybe that's also a sign of both how not complicated things are or how absolutely desperate a lot of things are. The book naturally falls to a dog-eared page in which Bumpo describes the more unusual races he met in his travels. But they weren't half so strange as the bird folk. First, Eric Cochra I met, and the head of a parrot, the body of a human, and the wings also of a parrot. I tried not to stare, but it was real hard. Turns out she was one of the motley party, because around her table were a tabaxi, catfolk, a genasi,
What will we do for work
element
when we
folk,
get to the city?
and a turtle folk.
I think I'd make
Tried to
a
act
fine
casual.
teacher.
I asked what the
Or a
hell they
baker.
were all.
Or a
They all
butcher.
were.
A butcher?
They ignored me, but I can't
Sure,
blame them.
Blood excites
To them,
me.
I must look awfully dull and average. But they were the first of their kind I'd seen. But I was just one of a billion boring humans to them. Fascinating. Those... See, I know it's a lot to ask for. Right? And honestly, I'm just grateful that Larian did what they did. So far. But man, I would have killed for a genasi. Tabaxi and like the turtles. I mean, again, the D&D fan in me would have just been like, if they just add all of them, right? That'd be cool. Because yeah, so like the era Cochra, they're like bird people, right? But they're different than the Kenku. The Kenku are crow. Humanoid-ish, not even humanoid crow. They're like people-sized crows that walk on their back feet. They can speak, but they speak through like mimicry, right? And so it's cool to see all these others referenced because they would exist. They would be part of, the world. Maybe not super common, but they are present. And that's okay, cool. What a fascinating bunch to be traveling together. Very cool. The True and Impossible Adventures of Tenebrooks Morrow, Volume 2. An excerpt from The True and Impossible Adventures of Tenebrooks Morrow, a pulp serial following the real-life exploits of an interplanar ship's captain. The real Captain Morrow is known never to have left her native water deep, and emerges from her rooms at the yawning portal only to exchange scrawled manuscript for fresh meals and ink. Yawning portal mention. Fantastic. And thus, in the light of the Feywild's near-setting sun, we passed into the land of the Eladrin. Elves. Right? The Fey Elves. my astute resolution to sail through their forest was betrayed, it seemed to me that the river itself conspired to change course, changing the new bride into the shadow of the trees. Bringing the new bride into the shadow of the trees, that I might see those dancing figures up close. The form of the Eladrin, with which I am now intimately familiar, that of elves, as seen in a fever dream, slender as wands, and the hair of every changeable hue.
Yeah, right.
Their moods mirror that fey wilderness from which they spring. One moment, gentle as a still pond, the next, inexorable and deadly as a falling mountain. The latter I experienced only after spending many agreeable hours, perhaps seasons, among them. A halfling woman, employed among my crew as a smith, dared to raise her voice in song above that of our hosts. The depth of the insult became clear as the forest fell into silence, and it was only quick thinking on my part that delivered a compromise. When we left, it was without our smith, and the only sound was the solitary ring of her hammer as she endeavored to forge a blade that would sing for the Eladrin more sweetly than she.
You sound like your father.
It has been some centuries since.
Get back to the gate.
I hope she has succeeded by now. Oh, sheesh. Yikes. So, just the idea, singing louder than them at the event was so much of an insult. That she has been there forging a weapon for them since that incident. A weapon to apologize. Centuries is crazy, because the idea is like she could have been done, maybe not, maybe it'll never really be done. But that's what a punishment. Right? I mean, maybe it was by choice, right? They chose. But either way, that's nuts.
Yeah, right.
Right, the Eladrin, it's so interesting because the ones in the Feywild, right, it quite literally is, they mirror the mood of the Fey wilderness from which they spring, right, in every changeable hue. Because you have the Eladrin that can be of like the fall, winter, spring, summer, right, and they're all different. They all have different mood attitudes depending on the season, right? The season influences a lot of their personality, as well as their appearance. It's pretty neat. I think it's really neat. Kind of similar to the Genasi, which are basically like half genie, like they're genie offspring. That's the concept, right? Hence the Genasi, the Jinn in their name, right? And I love those guys. Those guys are great. It's such a cool thing because they're the offspring of genies, and they in their DNA is like elemental magic. And so you have the various types of Genasi, right? You got Earth Genasi, Air Genasi, Fire Genasi, Water Genasi, and it's just, that's just a few. But it is like they embody the element, right? They have some cool features, right? Like Water Genasi, really good at swimming. You know, the Earth Genasi are really, they're hardy. Like the Air Genasi, who sorry, he was saying anything. Like the Air Genasi, they do like they can fly, like you can do a lot of like thematic cool things with them. Basically all of them. And I think it's really neat. That's my TED talk for right now. Okay, so what are we gonna do, right? We gotta go talk to the Druids, and then we also gotta talk to Zoru, but we gotta bring We gotta bring Lae'zel with us. Then, oh, what is this? Carla, hunt down right over here? No, is it really that close? Get help from Auntie Ethel. Medic said you're lady in the Emerald Grove. She's confident she can remove our parasites and invite us to her tea house. That's nice. Totally gotta stop by. It was super wholesome. We don't even need the Druids anymore. Search for Halsin in the Goblin camp. The adventurers were with Halsin when he disappeared. They might know what happened to him. We learned that a powerful druid named Halsin hasn't returned from an expedition to the Goblin territory. He might be able to help us. And then find the Night Song. Right, there's a whole thing. One of the adventurers, the dwarf Brian, has a map leading to the Night Song. However, he was killed by goblins at the temple. The Night Song is in some kind of temple. Must be in the Goblin camp. Right? Wizard in Baldur's Gate is offering a huge sum of money to anyone who brings him the Night Song. And the thing about that, it's this right here. A scuffed handbill, stamped with the extravagant seal, boldly proclaims, "Adventurers wanted for perilous and profitable quest." Master Larokin, the Arcanist of Afkatla, the Recluse of Ramazith's Tower. That's what I'm familiar with, like his connection to that tower. But that's about it. Right? Seeks brave and enterprising individuals to delve treacherous temple and recover storied artifact, the Night Song, for preservation in Baldur's Gate. Only stout of heart and keen of mind need apply. Fame, glory, and incredible fortune assured. Dramatic. I mean, I feel like if you're an adventurer that wants money and fame, this is pretty hype. You read this, you're like, easy, incredible. Just an artifact? Got it. But very, very neat. Very neat that we got that. And oh, we didn't read this either. Right, so we took this quest from somebody else, so we're taking it on ourselves. A comprehensive and practical guide to the craft of stage magic called Tarbell's Guide to Distractions. Creased pages indicate a much-read excerpt entitled Making Money with Magic. The wise magician knows never to perform for free. Too many already rush to call our craft cheap or second-rate and point to arch-wizards as true masters of the arcane. Indeed, should any of those fine personages ever descend from their lofty towers to catch a show, they too think to lecture humble practitioners of matters of the art. The wise magician nods, smiles, and gently reminds such luminaries that true magic does not derive from staffs, grimoires, or very fine hats, but from hard work and persistence to the craft. This ought to inspire a response of such animated and gesticulated proportion that your assistant will have ample time to rifle through overburdened pockets. Thus, the wise magician demonstrates the importance of a good distraction, and the arch-wizard learns a valuable lesson in humility. It's so good. Because even... It's almost like you reading the sentence, you're being just as distracted as they're gonna be. Because by the time you get to the sentence, it's like, okay, yeah, while they're doing that, your assistant's gonna be able to rifle through their pockets. And you're, oh shit. Incredible. And it is. The book itself is, it's like a meta level lesson. It's fascinating. Okay, so
Wits and blades.
let's see. So you have the key. We're gonna give it to us so that we could go on here and we can attach that to our key ring. I don't know how we're gonna get in there because it's in here somewhere. Right, I know there's like a cabinet. Didn't seem to really be a cabinet, though. Oh, there's a book! God, there's a book.
These beasts have seen everything.
Okay, hold on. Before we're gonna go talk to the druids. I want to try to get this book. I don't want to piss you off though. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna do this solo.
Seems simple enough.
Wait, hold on. Read. Okay, there we go. Academic disclosure. This research was funded independently and conducted at a site in Avernus, the first plane of the Nine Hells. Candlekeep does not encourage or promote the entrapment of mortal souls. We researched this. We know the process. However, we do not condone doing such. Soul coins as a concept are one of merciless simplicity. The sum of personal and magical essence, the soul, is bound into a minted piece of infernal iron and used as currency by devils and their cohort. They are frequently traded. For their value can purchase mercenaries, magical items, and even fuel the strange engines in the hills. However, there is a fascinating culture surrounding the soul coins as well. I spoke to a devil who admitted she had one coin she would never sell, for it was the bargain that got her promoted out of Lemure status. She connected me to a half-elf warlock who had promised his soul to a coin after death. I was able to look at his contract, which is reproduced below. The next 50 pages appear to be a painstakingly written legal document in Infernal with a headache-inducing number of footnotes. That's right, those devil contracts. Real good. Real good. Always look them over. Right, get a lawyer. She connected me to a half-elf warlock who had promised his soul to a coin after death. Right, so this warlock made a deal. Made a deal with this devil. I love how they interviewed a devil about soul coins. They're like, so how does this work? What do you have give us an insight. Give us some knowledge. Right, so the guy was basically like, yeah, go ahead and but when I die, you can have my soul, but probably in exchange for something beforehand.
Of all the bloody things to happen.
It can feel scary. The concept is really terrible because you die, but your soul persists, right? Your soul persists in the coin until it is used. And the fact that some people would never sell, use, or destroy the coins or anything means you're just kind of trapped forever. Especially when you think about being traded around, because it's literally the concept of trading souls, but as a coin. Okay, we need to read more of these. I got so wrapped up with the stress of the last time I didn't get to read all of these. Supply log is scrawled and underlined on the inside of the cover. The dirt-stained pages that follow track the storage and use of food and medical supplies. A flurry of entries near the end suggest that the reserves are nearly depleted. This is why they're worried. They're like, there's not even enough supplies for them, probably, and definitely not everybody else. The approachable east. The pages are stained with dust and mud, but between screeds about hygiene, while traveling on the road, your eyes settle in this section. There were those that warned me against straying from the river, but I was out searching for an adventure. What better than the fields of the dead? Where better? Living in Baldur's Gate, one hears so much about this grand grassy plain, but no one ever visits. And for a place with such a desolate name, it is positively teeming with life. Well, perhaps not teeming, but there are honest farmers to be found there, and a large number of ravens. Alas, I have no time to venture near the huge hills, or barrows, as the locals call them. But I am told that ancient artifacts are all but bursting out of the ground. A fine spot for a little relic hunting.
Come on, just move.
Dude, that's so cool. What a reference. Can I take this? I can't. Oh, we just gotta enjoy it. Well, we can. Is there any other secrets in here? Ooh, it's all nice and blue. Wait, there's a behind here. Wait a minute, what? How do I get behind here? Does it matter? Probably not. Okay. Alchemist cat. Wait, is that what that's gonna be? Because we have the cabinet key. And that's the alchemist cabinet. I don't think we're gonna be able to do anything until we take care of her. And we're not gonna beat her up. We're not those people. Right, I'm honestly just too scared to actually fight. Not fight, but like cast anything on her. God forbid. Right? Even if it helps, it's the audacity that worries me. Right? So we'll link everybody up. I think the best thing to do right now before we talk to the Druids is I think we should switch some people around.
Use them.
I don't think there's not really a reason to. It's not really a reason to do anything else at the moment. Yeah, let's do a long rest. Yeah, we'll do a long rest. We'll kind of just like reset everything real fresh. We'll check in on everybody. And then we'll get our party built back up, particularly including Gale and Lae'zel. Right, it's like having for this situation, right? I want it to be us, Lae'zel, Gale, and Astarion. And Will for the sake of his connection to this place. So maybe that'll work out, maybe not. But he knows them, so it's something. It's the leverage. Him being friendly. A friendly face to them.
Finally, some good fortune. Come morning, we know what to do. I can't wait to get this thing out of my head.
That's right. So what'll come next for you once this is all over? How are you feeling? This could be our last night together.
The same. These parasites are proving suspiciously benign. But suppose I turn. What would you do?
But what would I do if you were to turn? Maybe leave you tied up while I hunted for a cure. No hesitations. I didn't just end your misery then and there. Let's not do this. I don't like hypothetical questions. If you turn into a monster, I'd run away. I agree. I don't like hypothetical questions. Like this is, it's a bit of a downer. It can feel a bit of a downer, right? I think out of respect, we would do it. We wouldn't want to, but it would be the right thing to do. No hesitations.
Wise. Though, I hope you'd miss me after I'm gone. I think I would if the positions were reversed. But you're right. If we're to make it through all this, there can be no room for hesitation. You're doing well. It's a beautiful night. I think I'll stay up to enjoy it while I still can. Rest well.
Nice. That was wholesome. Oh my gosh, she would miss us. Right, she'd miss us. We're cool. We're memorable, in a way. We're missable. Right? That is an achievement. That feels good. She's warming up.
You know, I've been thinking, reflecting on what tomorrow might bring when we get to this hag's tea house. Will she know how to bring the worm under control? Will this little adventure of ours be over?
Bringing the worm under control. Well, it doesn't have to be. We can still travel together. Probably once the worm is gone, I'm going my own way. What? Will you miss me? It's one of these two, right? It's either one or three. I feel that coming from Zek. It could be like, you know, matching that kind of sarcastic tone a little bit, but also just like the really positive. Oh, it doesn't have to be over. Come on. It doesn't have to be. We can still travel together.
Good. I don't want you to run off just yet.
Oh, that's nice.
You're quite the ally after all. Traversing Avernus, surviving the crash, surviving everything that's followed. I'm not easily impressed by people, but you're stronger than I gave you credit for.
Look at that. We got his approval too. This is nice. This has all been great. But you didn't like me. True. I'm pretty impressive. I am pretty impressive. Just trying to survive like you. I have many talents, if you want to explore them. Them. You're too close. But you didn't like me.
You have your charms. More than you think.
Oh,
The
stop.
smile on his pretty lips is a touch too composed, a bit too perfect. He may not mean a word he says.
Alright, well that was... I feel like I could have failed that one and been fine. I didn't have to succeed on that one, actually. I feel like it hurt more to know. God damn it. Watch yourself, Astarion. Perhaps we should get to know one another better. You're too close. I hope this is less threatening. I don't want it to be like, watch yourself. More like, you know, I don't want to say like, or relaxed. A lot of relaxed. Like, hey, watch yourself. I don't know how you say that. Like jokingly. Like a joke.
Oh. You're no fun. Sleep tight. I'll see you later. I'm sure.
The fact that he probably didn't mean what he said, I feel like is incredibly hurtful. That's hurtful, and we didn't deserve to know that. That was... I feel betrayed, and he didn't even say anything. Negative.
A fine evening, don't you think?
Mm-hmm.
The moonlight shines warmly on us. The breeze caresses our faces. Hideous. All of it. Would that I were doing battle up there, among the tears.
I know. Soon. Soon. The night was going okay. It's kind of... We kind of hit a bump, but we're bringing it back. What do you mean by the tears? Faerun isn't so bad. Give it a chance. You want to do battle up where? See, a lot of it's like, what would we know? We probably wouldn't know much about the tears. Right? What do you mean by the tears?
Look above. Watch the moon cross the sky. The tears follow behind it. Rocky bodies tumbling through the sea of night. One of them is my creche. Kalir.
Kresh Kalir. That's where it is. Are all Githyanki from the tears? Must be quite a shock to leave your creche behind and arrive here.
Do you think me so sheltered? My entire clutch battled beholders deep within the eye of the sky. We infiltrated a Neogi spelljammer, and laid waste to its crew. The tears span Torral's sky, Venisk. There is more to this realm than this grassy pebble. But enough of this.
Okay.
You are wasting your resting time. Come dawn, we resume our search for a creche.
I feel like this pebble's pretty neat. You know? I don't feel like you gotta. It's been okay. I mean, you're warming up to it still, but that's really cool though. Have that conversation. So Kresh Kalir is. I love that. I love that we actually had that. I'm impressed by so many conversations. It's just more lore and personal discussions. All right, Will.
I should speak up.
A tingle runs through your head and down to your feet.
Ah, there it is. That shiver. Our little brainworms have made fast friends, it would seem. How
Great.
do you feel?
Oh, wonderful. Fantastic. I think it's cool he got his own tent. So as we got him, so he set up his own spot. We're expanding. Surprisingly fine in spite of it all. Nervous. I don't like the idea of that thing in my brain. Confident. No tiny tadpole will be getting the best of me. I'm more interested in how you feel. Yeah, let's turn around on him. More interested in how you feel.
Healthy. And troubled by that fact. Before the Illithid's unscheduled surgery, I'd felled hundreds of beasts and a fair few fiends. The tadpoles weakened me, suppressed greater talents, but beyond that, I've showed no signs of turning. No nausea, no pain, not even a hot flash.
That's an interesting state, because nobody else has said that yet. It weakened him. So essentially he's weaker now just by having it in there. Even though there's no symptoms, he is fundamentally weaker than he was without it. So what does that say for everybody? Is this thing like genuine, fundamentally like repressing everybody's like capabilities? But maybe they don't know it. I don't know. The fact that he's aware of it, it's fascinating. Something special about us, or at least about our tadpoles. Makes no sense, I know. Why haven't we turned? Probably dig up some poison mushrooms. For Key to be sick. For that Key to be sick. Something special about us, or at least our tadpoles.
Indeed. Perhaps the worm's vat was poisoned. Perhaps we're uncommonly fit. Or perhaps the tadpoles are merely on holiday. We could conjecture all night. I suppose the why doesn't matter so much as the what next.
True.
And that answer is plain as the horns on a war devil's head. We get these things out. Let's get some rest. Dawn comes sooner than we think.
It does. And it will. It will. Will. So he's got a bridge, he's got his stuff, he's got a big old abacus. That's fun. It's a little bedtime math. Quill. Okay, neat. Well, I'm glad we could have a conversation with him.
I've known a few warlocks in my time. Talented, of course, though sometimes too eager to listen to the devils on their shoulders. Comes with the territory, unfortunately.
Right? And we don't even know who is whispering on his shoulder. Join me, why don't you? There's plenty of adventure to be had.
Oh, nothing would give me greater pleasure. Which of our esteemed company am I stepping in for?
I think it's a cool idea, mostly to get other conversations with the other team members, right? The other party members, but also because we haven't really used Gale at all yet, so we haven't been able to take advantage of his talents. Right, you can take Astarian's place. He'll stay here. Take Shadowheart's place. Unfortunately, you can take Astarian's place.
Wonderful. lead on then.
And the thing that's it's rough because I don't like leaving anybody behind. And this happened this happens in every single game that we have like a party system. It happened with their Expedition 33. It happened in Mass Effect. It was just like having to pick people means you can't pick the other people. It feels bad.
The Githyanki people have a word for men like the Blade of Frontiers. Shalak. Roughly translated, idealist do-gooder. Or better yet, benevolent burden. His confidence is an asset. His pursuit of valor, not so much.
I can understand what you mean. Right? I can totally understand because basically like his abilities and him as a person is great, but his drive could make things a little messy. I'd like you to join me.
The party's full. You'll need to make room.
That's okay. Oh, but do I... The thing is, it's really between Will and Shadowheart, and I'm keeping Will because he has like a reputation here. I think it might be a good idea. As much as I like Shadowheart. Shadowheart's great. But
well chosen.
See what happens.
Be wary of false promises. The missing druid, Halsin, was it? He may be talented, but only a Githyanki Zathis can cleanse an embedded tadpole.
Okay, very confident about that. Okay, so we gotta talk to everybody a couple times because there's like several lines.
Speak.
Ooh, okay. Okay, hold on. Let's go back. Let's go back through everybody.
Well met.
Okay, we're good. Gale, it's been a minute.
What's on your mind?
Oh, never mind. Alright, Astarion. Anything else? Any other way you want to hurt me?
Need something?
Leave. I can't believe it. Man. I'll get over it. It's gonna be fine. It's temporary.
Something the matter?
No. No matters. Okay. Let's see, is there any... we could probably be a good idea to sell a bunch of this stuff. Because I know this is gonna fill up our weight. But it'd be a good idea to get all this stuff sold. Right, I'll keep the spear and the trident just in case. Leather armor, ringmail armor, we'll get rid of that. The shield. Leather gloves, leather boots. Excellent. We are heavily encumbered. Okay, so that's actually kind of okay. It's actually kind of okay. Alright, we're gonna leave the books here. I'm a big fan of making sure we hold on to the books, just because I think they're cool. Okay. Wait, nope. Okay, we talked with everybody. Everybody's good. Well, I guess we should talk to Withers. See, I'm taking all this so we can sell it. So we can sell it, because we got a ton. That entire bag is full of stuff that we could sell. That a lot of has been weighing us down anyway. So, this could be a good idea.
Fate spins along as it should.
All right.
Dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhaps a resurrection instead?
No, we're good. I just want to see if he had anything else he wanted to talk about. Quoth. I'm just such a big fan of the name. The fact that it was random, it's just like, it fits. Obviously, it's on purpose. It fits, but very cool, right? Every day, restore hit points and spell slots to fully rest. We need to have enough camp supplies. But here's the thing: if we're not low on spell slots or health, then we don't really need to fully rest. Right, your hit points and spell slots will only be restored up to half their maximum. You won't regain any short rests. I feel like we're good though, right? I know we could do a full rest. It's a lot of supplies. Okay, cool, we'll do a partial rest. I think we're okay. Everyone good? There we go. Everyone's happy. All right, leave camp.
Remember, you have teeth and claws. Use them.
Yes, I'm still... Yes, sir, I understand. I love how everyone's so fascinated by the Raven.
Fight to live.
Okay, who's the closest?
Don't fight
It's
fair.
probably gonna be a while. Let's just go over here. It's fine. Because we're gonna sell everything. We're gonna sell everything to our friend over here.
Any questions, children?
Right, it should be... If anything, it'll just come up, reduce our weight, our carrying weight, as well as get us a little bit more money. Any minute now.
Need anything else?
I do. Let me see your
Of
stuff.
course. But please, remember, you're not the only one in need.
Okay. Understood. There we go. That's what we're talking about. Huge. Then we're gonna go down here. We're gonna do this. Everything. Big sell. Huge. Huge. Oh my god, look at that. That was amazing. That was massive. Alright, we're keeping these because we're going to give these to Lae'zel. And I think there's anything else. Nothing that's actually causing an issue. Sell that, sell the cup, sell the bucket. Yeah, I guess we could sell the rags. We don't need to carry the rags around. Okay, so is there stuff we should get? So I do like the gloves of missile snaring. That's pretty neat. Right, the ring of flinging. Hide armor, but not for us. Dark vision. See if they had... Now that's incredible. Not gonna use it though, but it's very cool. Right, scroll of fireball, huge damage. So I was gonna see if they had like a scroll of maybe like darkness, something like that. That would be cool. 163.
Assume nothing.
Okay, so if I switch to Lae'zel, how good is this? same damage. Say, well, like 1d6 plus 3 plus a 1d4 conditional damage, right? Burned alive deals an additional 1 to 4 slashing damage to burning targets. Ooh. Right? Versus what we're actually using right now, which is a 1d10 plus 3. Right, if wielded with 2 hands. Wielded with 1 hand, right, it does 1d8. So, it's not, it doesn't look like it would be huge, right? Because it is a hand axe. So we would realistically probably want to use 2 of them. Oh, actually, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Never mind. We might not spend that money. We might spend this money. This seems like a cool idea. Because we had to create water. Level 1 transmutation spell. But Spell Thief would also be really good for... I feel like... overall, it might be a better idea to get Spell Thief. Because giving Lae'zel more stuff... Because we're pretty okay. Pretty okay, like we could do more. But really the staff purchase would just be for the spell. Like we don't physically use it. So it would just be for the actual spell. So I say we buy the bow. Hell yeah. I think that was a cool idea. It's definitely going to be worth it. Look at that. 2 to 9 damage, right? 1d8 plus 1. Then once per short rest, gain 1 spell slot. You need a crit with Spell Thief. Now, the thing is, it does more damage. And eventually, maybe, we use this. Right? Eventually, maybe we ourselves use this. Because that regaining of the spell slot is huge. But the fact that this also does brace, right? Spend 20 feet of your movement for the rest of your turn, roll range damage twice, use the highest result. Right? At the end of the day,
Sylvanas be with you.
I feel like that's gonna work out for us. She didn't have any spell slots, so it doesn't work really for her at all. Actually,
a long road ahead.
But that's why it's like temporary, right? She uses it for now, and then maybe we use it. Even at disadvantage, we could manipulate advantage, maybe in a way, to at least cancel it out. Or we get like a prone situation. There's a lot of factors. Right, so we leveled up. Got another level 1 spell slot. Subclass features. Evocation Savant. Learning evocation spells from scrolls costs half as much, becoming 25 gold pieces per spell level. And sculpt spells. Create pockets of safety within your evocation spells. Allies automatically succeed their saving throws against these spells and take no damage from them. Ooh. So the concept to visualize it, literally, so you're quite literally shaping the spell. So if you cast like a fireball, right, it's a big circle, but there's like two of your friends are in there. That circle you would then kind of just like curve the bottom of around them, and it would hit everything else, right? So you're essentially protecting that. We're giving them a better. They get, they automatically succeed the saving throw, so they would either take half damage or no damage depending on the spell. And it's kind of neat. It shows a lot of the expertise of the wizard to do that kind of thing. See, okay, Gale, what would fit Gale? Right, because we've seen a lot of these already. False Knife Shield, Ray of Sickness, Protection. Like Magic Missile. That's always a good go-to. Right, enhance that you find familiar. This. Tasha's Hideous Laughter. Definitely. Right? Leave a creature prone with laughter. Without the ability to get up for 10 turns. Right? Creature must make an intelligence of 5 or more, so not hard to do. Not really hard to do. Let's see, Charm Person, Chromatic Orb, Color Spray. But he's good. He's got a lot of... He's already got a bunch of spells, too. Like Featherfall, maybe? We haven't really needed it right now. Think... When you're about to be hit by an enemy, increase your armor class by 5. Take no damage from Magic Missile. I think that's a good idea. Leveled up again anyway. So we get 2 more spells. Oh, there we go. Beautiful. Alright, here we go. Oh, he's got ones that we haven't been able to see yet. Arcane Lock. Close the door contained with a magical lock. It can no longer be lockpicked or opened with knock. Very cool. Blindness, Blur. Darkness. Maybe Darkness. That'd be pretty cool. Melf's Acid Arrow. Right? Basically just shooting a magical acid arrow. Literally. Magic Weapon. Infuse a weapon with arcane energy. The weapon becomes magical, receiving a +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls. Right? Concentration. Knock. Unlock an object. It's held shut by a mundane lock. Visibility. Hold person. Gust of wind. Flaming Sphere. So when a flaming sphere that damages nearby enemies and objects, you move the sphere, it's bright light. So just by it existing, it's like radiating damage. Right? Enlarge, reduce. Mirror image. Ooh. He was practicing it. It does kind of fit him thematically. But also, let's be real, right? The duplicates increase his armor class, which essentially make him even harder to hit in a worthy fight. Right, we got Web, Phantasmal Force. Maybe. Brave Enfeeblement. Right, they deal half the damage with weapons use strength. I think... Oh, see invisibility though. Oh, that could be really cool. Right, I'm leaning towards invisibility. See invisibility. Or Misty Step. Because this is a 60-foot teleportation, not movement. Not movement as in like it cost our actual physical movement in combat, but we would physically move instantaneously 60 feet as a bonus action. I feel, yeah, the second I said it out loud, I was like, that's a really good one. And I feel like it also kind of like fits thematically with like how impressive he thinks he is. Alright, cool. That took a minute, but it always does. So, I do a little bit of rearranging. Okay, I like that. Cool. Okay, let's go talk to the tiefling. Let's go talk to our guy over here.
Never wanted the easy part.
All right.
Right now that we finally came back with Lae'zel after so long.
Shoes. Where are my boots?
Any questions, children?
Okay, where'd you go?
Any questions, children?
You over here? Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. What's going on here? a goblin. Saza. Arca Memnos. Okay, hold on. Let's talk. We're gonna go look at that in a second. Right? Let's talk to Zoru real quick.
By Mordai's eyes, another one. My friend's blood not enough. Come to rip me open too.
In Kresh Kalir, a formal greeting begins with a bow.
Is this monster with you?
Damn, bro. Why you... Hold it. Hold it, Lae'zel. I'll see to this one. You heard the woman. Bow. Yes, and I suggest you do as she says. Goddamn right.
Lower.
She's serious, you better get to your knees fast. It's easy to take you from your way for the tiefling to obey. She's serious, you better get to your knees fast. Feel like he was second guessing it.
You saw another Gith. Where?
On the road to Baldur's Gate, near the mountain pass. Saw us before we saw it. Jammed its blade through Yul's belly. Straight to the other side.
No twisting. Kin must have been in a hurry. The map. Show me.
She...
Up. You can keep your innards.
By the dead gods, are all Giths so brutal?
Brutal? Blood still flows through his own veins. I was positively gentle.
To be fair, she's right. That was probably the most gentle.
The locals prove compliant. A useful trait.
Do you plan to be that rough with everyone we meet? You're a dab hand at interrogations. We might need that skill again. What comes next?
Tch. A shell so thin requires little to crack it. The tiefling was clear. If there are Githyanki west of here, that must be our objective. Purification cannot wait.
Did you say tiefling?
I am unfamiliar with the... well, I shall not say culture. Custom, perhaps. You will educate me on matters of this Fey run.
I love this. This is fantastic. You will educate me on this. Jesse, no. It's Faerun. She's so great. She's so funny. What do you mean purification? We know what purification, but...
The Kresh holds the Zaithisk. It will cleanse us of the parasite. By covenant, I can say no more.
So it is the lobotomy. Probably. Because so like why I'm telling you it's gonna be some like wild needle. Or they're gonna purify her, they'll be like, should we just kill the rest of them, right? We kinda gotta hope Lae'zel vouches.
Oh, you thieves are all boring. Even your cages are boring.
Damn.
You ain't gonna shoot me. Your hands are shaking.
Put it down. She can't fight back.
That's the point. Get out of the way.
She didn't kill your brother, Arca. You're better than this.
Shoot before you lose your nerve, tiefling. If you ever had it to begin with.
Ooh. Damn. I don't know. I wasn't there, right? So I can't really make a judgment on this. As far as, like, I didn't directly see this. Unless this was part of that attack, then I did see. But maybe not this one specifically. This was a separate attack. And he's defending. Shut up. Those words could be your last. Step between the crossbow and the goblin. Do nothing. Step between them. Let's figure out what's going on. Hold on. Not be hasty.
Looks like the Absolute sent me a protector. You're gonna kill him too? You, move!
Ooh. I don't move for anything. Intimidate. Lower the crossbow or I'll deliver you right to your brother. Persuasion. No. Shoot me. Should be easy, right? Persuasion. This one events canon. Sorry, canon. It won't change anything. Oh, wait, so she was the one. Okay, that confirms it. So this goblin specifically was the one who was present, but not the one who actually shot Cannon, who was above the gate. This one avenge Cannon, won't change anything. Read the tiefling's thoughts. This won't avenge him. This won't change anything. No. We're gonna do it without friends. Just raw personality. That's right. Excellent.
You're right. I wish you weren't. I really do.
I know.
Damn you. Damn it! Why do you care if a goblin lives or dies?
Damn. Talking like that? Because she's not a practice target, she's a person. If she dies, she'll take everything she knows to the grave. A goblin prisoner. Her life isn't yours to take. Because vengeance eats people alive. You'll grant the goblins 2 victories this day. My reasons are my own. There's a lot of good things here. A lot of good options. Right? Ooh. Right, she's not a practice target, she's a person, which is true. Right? It is true. But I feel like we can make a stronger argument in this situation. Shasta, you're the goblin prisoner. Because vengeance eats people alive. You'll grant the goblins 2 victories this day.
Your soft heart will be the death of us.
You'd better be right.
It's all right, Arca. Let's go.
Thanks, Gale. He gets it.
Heads off your kids and your birdies.
Everybody else is like...
Tiring business, isn't it? All this traveling and adventuring. Why don't we take a little break? Allow ourselves a few moments of rest? Gives me a chance to talk to you about something, well, rather important.
Oh, what? Okay, that's all. It's sudden. Look at Will over here. He's just like, what are you gonna say? Rather important, no less. All right, go ahead. Whatever it is, do make it brief. No rest for the likes of us, Gale. Go ahead.
We've been on the road together for a while now, haven't we? Survived some perils, overcame some obstacles. Ever since you were kind enough to free me from that stone, I've seen you demonstrate remarkable guile and courage. The way you diffused the tension between Zevlor and Aradin. The way you stood in front of a crossbow to prevent a murder. In short, I've grown to trust you.
Ah, so kind. That's so nice. He remembers things. I mean, the crossbow thing happened 2 seconds ago, so... You know, that's different, but... It's very gratifying to hear. Enough with the flattery. Where's this going? Can't say the feeling's exactly mutual. To be honest, realistically, I don't know if we can trust Gale. Right? Do I distrust him? No, but I don't trust. I feel like there's a difference between distrust and trust. Well, there's obviously a difference between trust and distrust, but I mean, does it mean I distrust him if I don't trust him? My point is, I don't think he would do anything shady, but I don't have the hard trust in him. Like, you know, like we're really connected yet. It's gratifying to hear.
The reason I make a point of saying this is that I've grown confident enough to tell you something I've yet to tell another living soul, except for my cat. You see, I have this condition. Very different from the parasite we share, but just as deadly.
Is there an ointment? What kind of condition? Is it contagious? Can it be cured? So you've been lying to me this whole time. Wonderful. Well, I mean, I wouldn't say lying. I mean, lying by omission, sure, but also, is it relevant? Just to say. What kind of condition is contagious? Can it be cured? What kind of condition?
The specifics are rather personal, but suffice it to say that it is a malady I've learned to live with, though not without some effort. What it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item and absorb the weave inside.
Bro, that ain't... that's addiction, I think. Actually, that's different. What? Your illness causes you to consume raw magic. I'm gonna need the details. Absorb the weave inside. Crazy! Dude, what? What kind of items are we talking about exactly? Wouldn't that ruin the item? You gonna ruin our magic items because you're thirsty? What happens if you don't consume these artifacts? Are you telling me you're addicted to magic? Right, your illness causes you to consume raw magic. Yeah, what? Need the details.
I can say no more on the matter. Not now, anyway. Just trust me when I say it's all of vital importance. It's been days since I last consumed an artifact, since before we were abducted. It's only a matter of time before my craving returns.
Oh my god.
That is why I turn to you. I need you to help me find magic items to consume. It is vital. Dare I say it? Critical.
It's actually like, it is the same kind of conversation I would imagine with like a hardcore drug addict, like a crackhead or something, right? So like, dude who's like so far deep, he's like, look man, it's serious, this is so important right now, like you have no idea, it's so, like this is actually life and death. I just need a hit, just one, I need you to find, it's been a while, so I'm kind of itching, scratching a little bit, but I need it so badly. Can you find me one? Please, just one, right? Maybe a couple. If you find a couple, if you kind of, like at least 5, you know, between 1 and 5, preferably 5 or more. Yeah, just please. Where do you suggest we find the artifacts you need? I fail to see why you need me to help you with this. You've done fine without me so far. You're happy to help. Sounds like no condition I've heard of. So you're fishing for loot. Yeah, he just wants all the good stuff to himself. Where do you suggest we find the artifacts you need? Right, because is it like anything? Can we just give him like the magical gloves we found? And he could just kind of like, I was gonna say like suck on them, I don't know, that's probably not how he does it. He pulls the magic out of it. But, yeah, are there special types?
We've already done the finding. In fact, you have one in your possession. You know for yourself how hard won such an item was, and it will be no easier when even more are required to assuage my hunger. There'll be danger involved, or great cost.
This is intense. So we already have one, and he wants to eat it, and then he's like, I'm gonna get hungry again, so watch out, be ready. As like we're committing to feeding him these items, essentially, going forward. I feel like that's a lot of pressure. I expected as much, don't worry. I'm happy to help. What exactly would I risk? Why exactly would I risk either of those things for a wizard I barely know? And at the end of all, that I lose a valuable artifact? No thanks. Honestly, that sounds terrible. See no upside for me. Zeph would honestly be, he would, you know, we'd be pretty helpful. We would want to help. Right, to the extent that we're not actually putting anybody else in danger. Right, but that also, like, is consuming this. Is this going to be dangerous? Right, is this going to lead to something? But then also, is not giving him it? Is this hunger going to be so chaotic that it's going to be dangerous? I feel like this is a valid question, right? Why exactly would I risk either of those things for a wizard I barely know? It also sounds really harsh. I expected as much. Happy to help.
Splendid. Bit of boldness will serve us well. I'm sure we won't have to look very far to find what I need. Faerun overflows with magic-infused treasure. As do our packs, as a matter of fact. We've such an item already in our possession. Primed for the moment the need arises. I hope I can count on you.
I'm stressed about that. What is he asking for? Right, do I just... I was gonna look for, like, feed to him. No, I guess not.
What's on your mind?
Think I have a magical artifact you'll be interested in? I was wondering, why does it require magic?
Think of it as tribute. The kind a king might pay to a more powerful neighbor to avoid invasion. As long as I pay, there will be peace. But should I ever stop, along comes a war. I can assure you, the battlefield would extend well beyond the borders of my body alone.
That's terrifying. What is going on? Because they're like magical addiction. It's like, I get it, right? We've seen it, but that is an interesting analogy. Maybe it's not so literal, but basically by consuming magic, he keeps whatever his illness is from going crazy, going even wilder and more dangerous.
Your enterprising approach to my problem is most encouraging, but it is a delicate process to keep my condition stable. I do not yet need to consume an item, but keep it close by. It will not be too much longer.
Okay. All right. We'll see what happens. Maybe we purchase one on our way out. See what. Probably a good idea to have.
Yeah, you bunch of softies.
Yeah.
Didn't expect to see a drow in here. Did the boss lady send you to rescue me?
The boss lady? Who's the boss lady? Nobody sent me. Deception. Yes, he sent me. Ready to get out of here? This is an opportunity. Right? This is not about being dishonest. What this is about information gathering. Now, this could be very interesting. Right? I think for the greater, like, getting knowledge regarding the goblin situation would help us and the druids and the refugees. Okay. Maybe this is a good idea. It's risky. But in this situation, I think this is an opportunity that calls for it. God damn it. Okay. Here's the thing. We're gonna roll again. We're gonna roll again because I feel like this is an important roll. The last inspiration I held on to for a while for an important roll, not just a willy-nilly re-roll, right? Because inspiration is not very common. Well, we get it by completing like a lot of the side quests, but that's the thing. Without those, we don't have it. So it's a rare resource. Just like in real D&D. Oh, thank God. Okay. Nice. Here we go.
Yeah. Take me back to the tribe, and we'll tell the boss all about this pretty little place, so she can burn it to the ground. We'll be heroes, blessed by Priestess Gut, in the name of the Absolute.
In the name of the Absolute. Alright, I'll see what I can do. Goblins belong in cages. You won't be getting... Just completely turn immediately. Who is this Absolute? Priestess Gut is quite the name. Tell me more. I feel like all of these would give away the fact that we weren't sent, right? Which I feel like we don't want to do. Alright, I'll see what I can do. I want to ask about the Absolute. But then she'd be like, well, wouldn't you know if you were sent? I gotta risk it.
The Absolute is gold from the sky, she is. The blessing in the storm and the storm itself. We're burning her name across the face of the world, we are.
Exciting. Exciting stuff. Yeah. For the Absolute. Right. 100%. Priestess Gut. Quite the name. Tell me more. I was hired briefly. I don't actually know who I work for. I just get the gold and I carry on.
Got a whole lab set up. Cooks up potions that fix our lads, no matter how much of a beating they take. Could probably stick your head back on if someone was to chop it off. Mighty booyog.
Mighty booyog. Alright, see what I can do.
You won't regret it, promise.
Now I know what you guys are thinking.
You're gonna be sorry. Every...
Alright. Here's the thing. We needed information. We got the information. What's going on here? Nothing. Anything in here? Nothing. Alright.
Oh,
not a big fan that you know...
Even your cages are boring.
Even though Saza was... You're like, oh, I didn't kill that guy. She's still like, yeah, we're gonna fuck this place up.
I need a quick word.
Any luck opening this cage?
Patience. I'll get you out soon. Who is the Absolute? Leave. Okay. Okay, so we can't get it. Can we... would it be a smart idea to let her... I feel like that would be really bad. I like that we can, but it's like... I don't know. Whalebone spiced and high sun liquor.
You were caught casting a forbidden spell. This guard's come to make sure you don't do it again.
Wait, what? What? Wait, whoa, wait a minute. Hold on, I didn't cast enough. Is it because I cast Charm? Is that what this is? Wasn't even on you guys. Oh, man. This place is stressful. I just try to get information and help. Deception. Just trying to help. And you never see the benefits of my little spell. Mutter guttural syllables as though placing a particularly vile curse. This spell doesn't any real harm, just makes you feel a bit funny. There we go, that's what we're doing. We're not gonna do friends. We're gonna hope for the best. Don't go to jail. Oh god.
Usually, this is the point where the guard leaves you alone. But not today.
We may have to pay for this. Hey.
The benefit of the doubt can only be bought so many times. this was the last of those times.
I did not think they were going to be able to see that. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. We got anything interesting over here? There's a rotting basket, a bucket, some fruit. Right? See, hold on. Can I jump over here? Ooh. Ooh.
What's that?
Okay, hold on, wait a minute. Ooh, this is neat.
You're gonna be sorry.
Wait a minute. Rotten mushroom. Nice. That's cool. I wonder if we, again, if we throw it. A magical stone door. What? No way. Wait, does this go? Wait.
That's it. Boss would rip you for talking that way.
Oh shit. Okay, wait a minute.
Cursed to
Hold
put
on.
my hands on everything.
This means the goblins are already here. Maybe not all of them, but some of them. What? Okay, guys.
Let me out, you bunch of softies.
Here we go. We're gonna investigate. This seems dicey.
Could wake him up by chopping off a toe.
So
That'd
even
be
though
funny.
we beat the ones outside the
Give him
gate,
something to cry
this one was
about.
Siza was
Don't
captured.
wear his voice out.
These guys are just
Still
hanging
need
out
answers.
underneath the camp. Rune of the Bear. Okay, let's okay, group hide.
Yeah, she'll kill us dead if we go back without it.
Okay, so we can see their vision.
Glowing eyes are rarely a good sign. Best be careful.
That's why I've been stabbing all the rats. Might be
Oh,
spies.
good perception. Ooh. Guardian statue. Oh, it's red. That doesn't seem good.
Stubborn for a man wearing leaves.
I want to activate this.
We should set the whole grove on fire.
Okay. Can you activate this? I don't think you can.
No sign of the others yet.
No. Damn it.
Do you think the fight up
Okay.
front went...
All right. Let's see. Can we?
Shut it! Boss would rip you for talking that way.
Can I activate it with this?
He's bored.
I know it's gonna upset him, but I want to see if we can, whatever this does, maybe it'll do something impressive. Son of a bitch! God damn it, man! Oh no! It did exactly what I was worried it would do.
Cry about.
Don't wear his voice.
Oh shit! Guys, everybody.
I cannot die. Please help me.
Okay, everybody, we gotta move out of the way.
Proceeding.
All right.
She'll kill us dead if
That was rough.
Death, you will not take me.
Oh no.
Full of magic. That's why I've been stabbing all the rats.
Damn. Oh, that's honestly, that is so on brand. That's like so on brand for me at this point. It would be, oh, that's cool. What is it gonna do? And I know it said It's a warning. It's not a good thing. Right? Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I think we might have to come back. Mostly not just because of this, because this is already like, that's crazy. And I know we can shut this off. But there's 4 of them. And they got a lot of health. So I'm just trying to think, maybe let's go take note, mental note. We'll come back because we know they're here and they're waiting, right? So they're not in a hurry. I think we should go talk to the Druids first.
Best be on my way.
We'll talk to the Druids first. And then see what we can do. Is there anything over here? Is this just a cliff and a bed? Yep, just a cliff and a bed. It's a prison. Okay. Okay, cool. Let's go talk to them because we've now spoken to everybody, so we can.
Shame the goblins didn't kill me too.
Hey.
Having fun with your new goblin friend? Bet you aren't.
Damn.
Please leave us be. This isn't a good time.
It's fine, Memnos. I've had some time to think since we last talked.
Okay.
Can't say I'm enjoying it much.
That's fair.
Please leave us be.
Okay. And then.
I've had some.
Okay. I mean, that's progress. That's something. You know, for their sake. But it's like, Canon did not deserve that. He did not have that coming. I feel like that really sucked. Right, okay, we got Speak with Dead.
Eager for battle.
And then... what else do you have? Right, because we haven't looked at his spellbook yet. Right, we gave him Mirror Image and Misty Step. Witchbolt, Fog Cloud, Sleep, Grease, Thunderwave, Mage Armor, Hideous Laughter, and Shield. So collectively, this is everything he can do. Oh, we can only... okay, got it. We're maxed out already. We're gonna play Sleep with this. Because what are we looking at? We have 2 level 2 spell slots and 4 level 1s. Grease was great. Grease is a great idea. Especially because we can light it on fire. Big fan. Get rid of Witchbolt. We'll bring in Misty Step. Then we got the cantrips. Nice. Very good. Always check these. Right, because I don't think I did it for Will either yet. Nope. Of course I didn't. Repelling Blast. That right there. And now we got everything. Cool. Alright. Alright, let's go talk to these druids. I want to figure out this ox situation, but we can't talk to animals again yet. Not yet.
Hey, you here to trade or?
No, I guess we can't trade.
Yeah, I know. I was standing right here telling her to rob you.
What? We did this. What?
I am sorry. Sorry we're still talking about this. Look, you caught her. Good for you. You aren't a chump like everyone else around here. Now, do me a favor. Make room for the chumps.
That was weird, right? That was weird. We had that conversation.
Think you you could stand back a ways, pal? I'm fishing.
Oh, so we're just not going to be able to... No more purchasing items.
All right. What now?
Or does it have to be us?
Think you could stand back a ways?
Nope. Okay, I guess that's that. I guess we only have the one shot.
Can I go?
That's okay. It is what it is.
Please, last room. It is forbidden.
Ooh, exciting. It is forbidden.
Let my daughter go right now!
She's a thief, hellspawn. And you will wait
Ooh.
for Korga's judgment. Now get back!
Oh, let me through, Ragrasham, or I'll rip your damn throat out!
Oh, shit. Really? Wow, they're kind of assholes, I'm not gonna lie. So, daughter was a thief, they took her, they would give her back. And they're like, no.
Damn it! We could have taken those guards.
I'd rather you not get eaten by a bear.
Yeah, don't... That's
This
unhinged.
thing is over.
God damn it.
Because
What's up
that
for
went
discussion?
so well. We need to get Arabella out. Now!
You heard the guards. They're waiting on Korga to give word.
I'd sooner trek through the 9 hells than trust that snake. Ugh!
I wish the druids weren't being so hard, because they look cool. They look great. They look really good. But this the fact that they're referred to these guys as hellspawn, it really goes to show that it might not even really be, you know, about, oh, we don't have the supplies. It might actually just be they don't like them because they're them. Right, and again, right, there's a lot of the aftermath of Descent, right, left a lot of bad taste in a lot of people's perceptions of Tiefling. I saw what happened. Why are the Druids holding your daughter? You need to be careful. That bear would have torn you to shreds. Why are they holding your daughter?
Arabella tried to steal their idol. Druids lost their damn minds about it. They need it for their precious ritual.
Oh, it's all my fault. I told her I wished the wretched thing would just disappear, or better yet, explode.
Now Arabella's being judged by a bunch of druids who hate us. That's not right.
Yeah, this whole thing's kind of fucked.
We should check on the girl.
Yeah. 100%. Right? I feel like that's the right thing to do. I mean, we also gotta still talk to one of the druids anyway. So I'm trying to see how many birds we can get with the stones. I mean, I guess maybe that analogy isn't the greatest around the druids. Maybe something else. But it's just a child. The druids are overreacting. I'll talk to them. You've got your work cut out for you. Like you said, it's your fault. You should have tried parenting her. Thieves deserve to be punished. It's as simple as that. To be fair, that's the same idol that I believe Maul wants. But she probably wanted to steal it because it would stop the ritual. Maul wants it because it would stop the ritual and she could sell it for money. Just a child. They're overreacting. I'll talk to them.
Thank you. They won't give us the time of day.
Hurry! I'm at the end of my tether as is. Can't take this waiting.
I know.
Keep this up and you'll have blood on your
Like,
hands.
thief, sure. But like a child thief,
she's
it's
giving
like,
them hell.
yeah,
She's
lecture,
not out here for
probably,
nothing.
you know, slap on the wrist kind of a situation. Tell the parents. Hopefully it doesn't happen again. I mean, you guys are going to finish the ritual, and you're not going to see these people again anyway. So, like, why make this whole deal?
Lives are at stake, and the cowards only care about their bloody rituals.
Ain't that the way it goes?
We could help each other. Fight the goblins together. Instead, these fools are trying to chase us away.
I like her horns. Very cool. But, yeah. That's funny. Zeph. And where's Zeph? Zeph and Zeph. Amek.
I could take one of them.
Those dirt kissers would let us die for the sake of their bloody grove.
Yeah, I'm not getting a real great vibe from these guys.
Your master let us in here. Will you get...
The secret pool. We got Mino, Jorna, Magron.
Come, Magrin, give him a chance. You
Magrin.
step back. We'll not tolerate drow in here.
Wow, I didn't expect the prejudice right out the gate. I guess I should have. I feel like I have high hopes, and then I'm constantly reminded in character, right, as Zeph, like, that's right. That's right. Not everybody's willing to be so open-minded. If it weren't for me, you'd be overrun by goblins by now. I'll go where I please. Why? What's so special down there? What you doing? Not looking for trouble. Can't you just let me by? Look, I'm not looking for trouble.
No, and you'll find trouble all the same unless you get out of my sight.
A moment, Giona.
What? Why would she allow one of them? I suppose so. Yes. You. Apparently Korga wants to see you. Go ahead. But a word of warning. One wrong move and every single animal here will tear you apart.
Seems to be the case. So in that case, 1 second. If we're gonna go in here and they mention all the animals, right? Which means we would want to speak with animals. Right? Now the thing is, we did a long rest, right? And so that essentially reset the potion that we did have. So we need to make another one. And I believe we can make them using essence of acorn truffle, right? Because, as far as I know, we go into our inventory, right? We go to the alchemy pouch. We bought these acorn truffles. Combine 3 of these to extract their essence. The alchemical solution, potion of animal speaking. Right? So if we combine 3 of them, right? Allegedly, if I'm gonna try this, we're gonna see if this is actually how this works. All right, hold on. There we go. Okay, so we make the acorn truffle, and then we need a salt. We don't have any salt. The process of refining salts gives them a granule texture, causing them to be linked to the element of earth. Can we make salt? I don't think so. I think we gotta... We can make salt. I love... This is neat. This is very cool. This is fascinating. Because we could essentially do so much alchemy. Okay, let's see if one of the shops has mugwort. Or not mugwort. Well, yeah, mugwort. And rogue's morsel. Alright, hold on. Alright, so our boy Aaron up there had some rogue morsels. Now we had enough money, so we extract. We get salt. We come up here. Potion of animal speaking. And there it is. Look at that. It all came full circle. There we go. Gain the ability to comprehend and verbally communicate with beasts until the next long rest. Right. Let's see who we can chat with. Can we talk with him since he's shaped? He doesn't care.
Drama amongst these adventurers. What have you heard?
Bosk. Wait, whoa, wait.
Keep their confidence if you insist.
No way. Is that actually? The second I saw Bosk, I was like, wait a second.
My eyes deceive me. A drow. Here. Forgive my surprise. It's rare to find your kind above ground. Rare and intriguing on a day already packed with intrigue. You were at the gates just now, no? When the goblins came? You saw them up close? A few questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest.
I love him. He's exactly the way I hoped he would be. My God. Volo himself. One of the greatest researchers of the time, if not ever. Fine, ask your questions. There's no overstating my disinterest. There's no time for questions. Go, ask.
Glory. Now then, how would you describe that particular batch of goblins? Size, nature, distinguishing qualities?
You search your mind, successfully recalling various details of goblin behavior.
Nice. Hell yeah. Common variety goblin, led by a lasher and flanked by Uyogs. They were goblins all the same. Same as all the others, lowly and vile. Give an exact description. Goblins? Hardly. They were shapeshift divas. Devas? Like the angel? So, give an exact description. Common variety goblin, led by a lasher and flanked by Uyogs. Which would be better? Because that's pretty good. But give an exact description.
Goblins were of a rare, jam-colored hue and wielded magic blowguns.
A mythweaver. This man has no respect for truth.
And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety?
The dragon. I love him. It's so funny. And the dragon, what was it? Oh. Dragon. There wasn't any dragon. It was brass, no doubt about it. I think there's been a misunderstanding. What do you want? Exactly. We play up the embellishment just because it's kind of... I see his energy and we'll imagine.
Witness mistook obvious silver dragon for brass.
God damn it.
Last question, then you'll be quite free. Did the attackers rally to the absolute when they fell upon the gates?
I love it. He could just write this himself, but he's asking us so he can say that he did. Which is not technically incorrect, but, yep, called out the name like a war cry. I don't think so. I was concentrating on not dying. Yep, like a war cry.
They did, didn't they? Oh, curious. Oh, curious indeed. I've interrogated one, a captive in this very camp. She reports they've abandoned their god Maglabiet in favor of someone called the Absolute. The scandal!
Scandal. Goblin superstition. Not worth the ink and parchment. Hold your tongue. We'll hold.
Never you mind. I'm on my way to their camp as we speak. I always knew my studies in Gukliak would come to some use.
You're gonna walk in there, and you're gonna chat them up. Be totally fine. Be careful, goblins aren't known for mercy. Wait, about our conversation earlier, why the dragon? What brought you to the wilds of the Frickel? Wait, I mean, be careful, but also, like, why the dragon?
My friend, every story benefits from a dragon. Until we meet again.
God, he's not wrong. You slap a dragon in virtually any story, it just becomes better. It's just a better story. I love that. It's so
Would that we could
unexpected.
speak freely, my Earthside friend.
He's just here.
I've never learned to converse with your kind.
Oh my god, please. Can we hear?
Just a moment. This man is recording my story. I am far from home.
As the colourful man starts scribbling, the bear sneaks a quick look at the page. His brow furrows. Incomprehensible squiggles surround a crude sketch. A bear disemboweling a clutch of tieflings.
Yeah, he's just sketching this shit weird. He's like, I'm far from home, man. Here's my story. Meanwhile, Volo's like, and he slaughtered 40 single-handedly.
Come on. All the druids can understand me. You can. Why can't the man with the pen? I traveled a long way.
The man nods thoughtfully and adds another dismembered limb to his sketch.
It's so funny. He didn't give a shit.
My grizzled friend. What can you tell me about this place?
Oh, he can't understand. He knows he can't understand.
Yes, I see. And is that with 2 R's or what?
Oh my god. I love it. I love the name Boss. And I was Drew to this first. Just because like, oh, it's a bear with a name. That's cool. Maybe it's a druid. And then Volo right next to it. Phenomenal.
Come on. All the druids can understand. I travel.
The man nods.
You get a lot of limbs. Not great. Well, this is that's fancy. Look at that. Oh my god. Hostes sebuent protege nos something. Complexum tum ad terra mortem ad nos defer. Indeed. Okay.
I do wish I could understand you.
We'll leave them do their thing. Ooh. Hey, buddy. We talked to you. What's going on? Tusk?
I thought you were housing.
The boar prances around, haunches clenching and unclenching impatiently.
Where's Halsin? He promised me a mate.
He promised me a mate. That's funny. That's a regular boar, not a sacred boar. Ooh. That seems important. Kind of matches the patterns of the secret one we saw earlier. A Picasus. Tusk.
Well, at least the sun is nice. You should try it. Lay down and bask in its warmth.
Lovely.
Well, at least the sun is nice.
This is so interesting. They got all little thoughts, and it makes me imagine we could talk to quite
Find our
literally
master.
everything.
Return to me then. Tell me what you find. Tell only me. Understand? Speak.
What do you say to that bird? Looking for a healer. Help me narrow the search? Doesn't look like you're helping with the ritual. You helping to prepare for the ritual? What are you saying to that bird?
The bird knows. She needs to know. You do not.
Alright, fair enough. Suspicious. Did the other druids know? Because I could tell them. You're conspiring with the bird. Persuasion. Help defend this grove. I'm not your enemy. I am not your enemy. Let's be cool. Okay? We're so cool. We're chill. We're friends.
Forgive me. It is not you I fear. It is my brethren. More follow Korga every day. They are afraid, and she offers a simple solution. Eject the refugees, and we will be safe.
So that in the whole is the plan. Obviously, they're kicking them out because they want to seal off the grove, but they are actually seeing it as They are the issue. They are the reason the goblins are coming here. So if we get rid of them, they'll be fine. Right? So the ritual is what? Gonna push them away? Teleport them away? Banish them? And she's wrong? Sounds like she has to be stopped. How do we do that? Still haven't told me what you were doing with that bird. And she's wrong? It's not that I think she's wrong, but I want to know if she thinks she's wrong. Right? Sounds like she has to be stopped. How would we do that? She's wrong?
A druid and an outsider. We can do nothing without turning the others against us. Only Master Halsin can stop this. I pray my bird returns with news of him. If not, I fear for my people.
That's what you were saying to the bird. Talk to Halsin. Shouldn't the ritual protect the grove? You're not helping the others prepare it. If your ritual can protect the grove, are you helping to prepare it? Okay, so kind of the same question, but in a different implication. Right? You're not helping the others prepare it. Are you helping?
I would prefer not to. But if Master Halsin does not return, Korga will give the order. And my voice will not matter.
Shit. So the goblin, the druid they took is the guy in charge. He would be the one who makes the call, but because he's not here, Korga's the one actually having to make the decisions. So I'm imagining then Halsin doesn't want this to happen. Or he wouldn't. Ooh, correspondence report. Message scratched in a worried hand. Received message from Hag. From Hag via Cirith. One of Nettie's birds. We buried Cirith today, 10 days ago. Not sure how Hag found him. Message itself was threat, but also invitation. She wants to meet. Haven't replied. Buried Cirith again. Need a heavier stone. Heavier stone? So, literally, a hag. There's a hag. Resurrected their bird to send a message to them. They saw the bird and were like, wait a minute, we buried you. We buried you already. Right? Message was a threat, but an invitation to probably, like, come to her place, which is obviously what a hag would want to do. Right? Trap and all that. She wants to meet, but for why? Under heavier stones so that she can't try again. That's fascinating. So there's a hag nearby. That's concerning. I don't know how nearby, though. Let's see, what are we looking at? So extracts, right? A long-winded explanation explains that Haskin's notes published, as is from their work journal, help bring alchemy to the masses. Starts with a full history on the Dragonborn, who had been descaled as a teenager, started their alchemical research in hopes of restoring their hide. Oh, jeez. As the pages turn, continues to wax poetic about how Zessilifin put aside their own research to help the common people. Much more interesting, though, are Zessilifins' actual research notes. I've decided I shall make all my notes, both those written and those still to come, available to those who wish to study. You, reading this text now, probably one such person. As enticing the potion making was, we shall first start with the most basic alchemical rule, the rule of 3. Right, the rule of 3. Most ingredients can be found throughout Faerun. However, they do need to be refined to be of any use in alchemy. Doing so is simple. Just combine 3 of the same ingredients, you will obtain an extract, which can be used to brew potions, poisons, oils, and elixirs. So remember, 3 of the same ingredient, make an extract. or in rhyme form, if you like. Here we go. When in doubt with alchemy, just recall the rule of 3. Thrice the same ingredient forms an extract excellent. Kind of, the last one kind of rhymed. Ingredient, excellent. Yeah, I guess so. Catchy. When in doubt with alchemy, just recall the rule of 3. Thrice the same ingredient forms an extract excellent. How fun. Right, we just did it, so that's why everything's like 3s. Ooh, plaque, better not be cursed.
By Sylvanus, the Forest Father, we are granted balance.
Thank you, Sylvanus. All of us, be blessed.
I'll take that.
Can I take these? Are you guys gonna be upset? Nope. I could use, I mean, they'll regrow, right? We could always use some herbs. I'm not gonna touch the wig. I'm not gonna steal any of their stuff. Shiny key. Wheat. Magnifying glass. I love that bird took stuff. Took even more stuff. That's funny. Hey, Topaz.
Shh, I'm concentrating. Does this look good? Is the coin in the middle?
I love how they have such unexpected accents, too. It's slightly off. Push it a bit to the right. Stop fussing, it looks fine. I'd leave it out. It's too dull. Or kick at the bird, try to scare it away. That's horrible. Slightly off. Push it a bit to the right.
Yes. Yes, you're right.
It's off center.
That's it.
That's a lot better. Well done. Well done. Use the Rite of Thorns on the outer. So they're doing... What is this? Perform a sacred ritual to completely conceal a place with thorny vines. That's how they're doing it. That's how they're doing it. So they're going to basically cover the entire grove in massive thorned vines.
Yes. Yes. This is perfect.
That's what we're talking about. Nice, I'm glad you're happy. Who are you? Tuffet. Alright. Kind of guarding this thing, maybe. Guarding the lever. This could... Ooh. What if... We could sneak and pull the lever, or we could try to talk to Tuffet. We're not very sneaky. Oh. Alright, well that, I guess it didn't really need to happen. I was just trying to walk quietly.
Won't budge.
Damn it. Okay, hey Tuffet.
I'm sleeping.
I feel that. They look so fuzzy. They did such a good job. It looks so furry and soft. Throw a fish next to the elevator. Could you move just a little bit? I need to use the elevator.
Okay.
See, you just asked nicely. You don't have to make a whole thing about it. Thanks, Tuck. You're so nice. She's like, bro, I was just trying to take a nap. God damn. Alright? Jeez. Squirrel. No way. Timber. Adorable. Hey, buddy.
Get out!
squirrel lunges at your foot and bites it.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Kick her. Calm down. I'm a friend. What was that for? I went into this with such hype. I was like, oh, look, he's so cute. Look at him. He's doing squirrel things. And then he gets out and bites us. Calm down. I'm a friend.
You barged in without an invitation. I wouldn't call that friendly. See, you're in my territory, and I want you gone.
Whoa, that power stance? Jeez. Alright, you win. I'm leaving. Back off, squirrel. Or I'll make you. Persuaded. It's plenty of room for both of us. Source of intimidation. One word and I could fry you to a crisp. Nah. While true, we can definitely scare him. Right? Let's be like, there's room for everybody here. Alright, let's be cool. We are friend of squirrel.
How about this? You can stay if you keep those ugly feet on the ground. I'll even sweeten the pot. Found some weird smelling stuff on the ground. You can keep it, but these trees are mine. Follow the rules and I won't have to intervene. Got it?
So aggressive. He's like, yeah, ready to go. Timber's incentive. We convinced Timber to let us walk on her territory. She left us a small trinket to keep us away from the trees. I feel like that's a fair trade. We won't go into the trees. We remain friends. What did we get? Hyena ear. Oh, gross. Makes a potion of speed. Be able to make some speed. That's fun. Good stuff. Great. Nice. That's wholesome. Oh, there's like a... You can go all the way up. Oh. Well, that's what I guess. Well, I feel like that might be something worth investigating. Nobody else is around here. Nobody else is even aware. Okay. So I don't know. We don't know if Nadira is good or not. I'm gonna be real. I'm feeling she's probably good, or at least with the rest of the tieflings. She's probably just watching the telescope because this dude's here to kill her potentially. Right? He's an assassin. He's waiting, and I'm really trying to think how the hell. What can we do? How can we? How do we get up there? How do we do something without him knowing? Because if we get close enough and he sees us, he is 100% going to start a combat. And I don't know if he's going to attack her first or he's going to attack us first. Oh, man.
Blackett's will be done.
Oh, well, that doesn't very help. Okay, we'll get you here.
The path left.
Everybody up to the top. Right, he got left behind. It's unfortunate. Okay, what can we do? Okay, out of sight, but what if... Oh, that is interesting, though. I just realized that. Casting at a higher level, so we would just click this to cast it as a level 2. So we can actually... That does carry over. Fantastic. Alright, this is gonna be kind of daring. Right? Ooh, that's right. That's right, bitch. Let's go. He's too heavy. Okay, what do we do? What do we do then? thunder wave. All right. Oh, but he saved. He saved. What a fool. Okay. Nadira, I'm gonna be real. Get out of here. Get out of here. Run. There you go. There you go. It's okay, we can take him. Ooh, don't you dare. No. Okay, is anyone else gonna wanna...
Never a dull moment.
You guys wanna get involved? Right, is this gonna affect the initiative order?
That might be worth a look.
We'll come back for that, it's fine. Sweet. There we go.
Creator. Destroyer.
Okay, we're gonna go here.
King 5.
And then... Tasha's hideous laughter. Let's try to, like, stop him from doing anything. Bro, come on. Stop it. Nadira. Oh, God. Okay, that actually wasn't that bad. It wasn't too bad. Alright, what can we do? We could rend vision, blind. Okay. Okay, so we can get to here. Great. Oh, not enough movement. Okay. All right, we'll hold. We'll dash. Right, we'll get right up here. We'll try to block him in. Ooh. Gotcha. Oh. Bro, don't you... Oh, she's prone. She's okay. Thank God. Okay. We can actually make this happen. I was so scared that was it. That was the one. That was the kill. Okay, let's do this. Do we wanna get him up here? I don't even think we can hit him from here, right? Because we're not even close. So we gotta dash.
Making my move.
All right, let's hopefully get up here. Okay. Okay, that's
Death is but a
decent.
word away.
Now, let's try to let's make it happen. That's right. Oh, he's done. It's cooked. Let's go.
Blood comes easy these days.
Great. Oh, we're gonna dash.
These boots have seen everything.
Sweet. Now, if we were here, casting Featherfall on her would have been a great idea.
Swift and lethal.
All right, you need to get up here as far as you're going to be able to get.
Path be true.
Okay. I think for the sake of the situation, this is a great idea. Okay. It is. We are on the low ground. I think the disadvantage, if this can work, the disadvantage outweighs whatever the fire damage would be. He's done now. That's it. Got disadvantage. What are you doing? Getting involved. Okay. Alright, gonna move you over here. End turn. Oh yeah, he's not feeling good. The question is, do we want to keep him? Do we want to knock him out? Right. Because I imagine we could potentially... Maybe we interrogate him, right? Maybe we could. Let's wear him down a little bit more first. Well, that's that.
Fleet
Alright, let's get a little closer.
The lance board is set.
Okay, we are gonna go...
In striking distance.
Yeah, let's get up here. Right, I don't think... Okay, that's gonna hit her. We don't want that. Here we go. Thunder wave. Yeah. Oh. What a loser.
Still on my feet.
Oh, you are not feeling good, bro.
Time for some bloody work.
Critical hit, too. Oh, that was amazing. Oh my god, that was great. Let's loot him. What do you got? Basic poison, bone cap, we'll take it. And a morning star. Examine. It's a big dude. Knocked out. Nothing else, though. Well, Nadira. You good?
You have good timing. Never been much of a fighter, so wrestling a bugbear would have gone... poorly. But you're not here for heroics, are you? Avernus's stench is all over your skin. Let me guess. Your devil mistress sent you to get her soul coin back. Too bad. I earned it, fair and square.
A lot of assumptions happening really quickly. First off, I'm pretty sure we would have bathed since getting out of hell. Okay? I don't think we would still smell like that. However, the ox did say we stink, so, I mean, who knows anymore? Also, you took that fall like a champ. Can we talk about that for like a second? You got knocked like 20 feet. That's crazy, but no, seriously, soul coin? What the? That's such a specific thing. Coin mistress, you lost me. I've been to Avernus, but I'm no devil's servant. That bugbear would have crushed your skull. This is the thanks I get? Deception. You got me. Hand the coin over and I'll be on my way. Right? I've been to Avernus, but I'm no devil's servant.
Care to explain why you reek of the hells?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you. Persuasion. A mind flayer abducted me and its ship went straight to Avernus. No, but the coin of yours is mine. That's a wild story to tell somebody. All right, we made it pretty believable. All right.
Well, that's quite the story. And I thought I was doomed. Now I feel sorry for you.
Thank you.
Here. Take this. It's worth a fortune. But a fortune's not worth much if you're dead. Consider it payment for saving my life.
A soul coin, true to its name, holds a mortal soul inside.
Small it
is.
It
serves in the Nine Hells as very valuable currency.
Wait, we got the coin anyway. That was cool. I wasn't even looking for that, but we'll take it. Right at the end of the day, you're safe, and that's what matters.
That coin's worth plenty. Don't let a squid get their tentacles on it.
That is a funny too. So instead of calling them mind flayers, it's like squid. A squid.
Peer through the telescope.
No way. What? That's kind of what? Squint at the distant object, trying to make out further details. Focus the telescope on the distant object, trying to get a clear view. Oh, that was a red dragon. I wrote if they're the same dragon that the other Gith were riding, or if this is different. Right? Squint at the object, try to make out further details. Focus the telescope. Oh, man. Focus the telescope. Okay, here we go. Oh, we are so good with telescopes. We know all the things to do.
You see a dragon circling like a bird of prey, hunting.
I wonder what it's hunting. Move the telescope to the left, because that's where the dragon went.
The telescope points to the left.
Wait, so you were able to see us walking around down there? Move to the right.
The telescope points straight ahead.
Okay, I thought we'd be able to follow the dragon, but... Okay, we'll move it to the right.
The telescope points to the right.
That was like a whole other... Huh. What? That's wild. That's a hell of a telescope. There's a windmill out there. It's right there. Wow. That's so cool. And yeah, like you could see the spine of the ship right there. That was kind of fascinating when I think about it. There hasn't been any real loading screens. Right, he's unconscious.
Something good.
I've already looted him. He's not gonna become conscious again. Is it? I feel like he's he's dangerous. He's too heavy to throw. I can't throw this guy. Okay. I was gonna say, Blazel.
All's well that ends.
Give him the boot.
Could have.
Technically, drink this. But we only have one. So I think we should save it for something that's like genuinely a good idea. Alright, everybody, let's go dig up this little dirt mound down here.
Light on my feet.
Everybody move out. Okay, not too bad. See, now I'm thinking, I do wonder if we use the amulet to talk, like, speak to the dead, and we talk to Canon, would that have would whatever he would have said to us been able to give peace to, you know, his friend we spoke to earlier? Maybe. At the time, I didn't do it because I felt like maybe that would be seen as disrespectful, you know? So I didn't want to risk it, especially because everybody was around, right? If nobody was around, I might have tried it. Just trying not to upset the peace, you know? Okay, I'm gonna go check out what this door is. Oh, wait, Zell. Come on. There we go. That's what we're talking about. Can we talk to these guys? We can. They're not gonna like it. But we'll talk to them.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Ab spiritu humoc e culeus vitisque.
I see. Don't mind us. We're just
Ageniculamur in umbra tua pater arborum.
Pater Arborum. That's right. That's what I figured. Strange. Powerful magic.
Ab spiritu humoc aculeus vitisque.
Fascinating.
Again?
Nope. Okay, do you guys have anything to say? They're so busy because they're in a druidic trance. Right? Engaged in a ritual, they're not gonna even notice we're here. They look so cool though, like the antlers and everything.
Ab spiritu humoc aculeus vitisque.
So this thing right here, that thing, Idol of Sylvanus. If we take that to Maul, that's what Maul wants. I can understand this ain't easy. But where's the daughter? She in here?
Go.
Right, because we haven't seen anybody yet. Except for the ritual guys.
I'm sorry.
There we go.
I'm sorry.
Have you lost your senses, Korga? Release them.
Ooh. Oh, that's freaky.
Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Korga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger.
You know what? I'm not a fan of her already. Within seconds, it's wild. Thief, poison, what's this girl's actual crime? Imprison her? She's just a child. Do nothing. One of your guards outside said you wanted to see me. Here I am. What's this girl's actual crime?
Girl? You mean parasite? She
Oh, we're
eats
doing
our
this.
food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Korga. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it.
This bitch is fucking crazy. Holy shit. First off, this is a child. She's scared out of her mind. Right? Probably only stole the idol because she figured if she does that, then, you know, maybe she won't have to be kicked out and everyone dies. Right? Don't Druids cherish harmony? Jailing the girl disrupts nature's balance. Persuasion. Release her. I'll see that she stays out of trouble. Detect thoughts. Read her mind? I feel like I could read her face. She's fucking pissed. We're not great with nature. Right? Tell the snake to be at ease. The girl must not be harmed. Keep silent, prepared to attack. Ooh, wait. We do have... Is this because we speak with animals? Oh, what do we do? Because this could be interesting. Wait a minute.
Silence. I answer only to mistress.
Ah, shit. That's cool, though. That's actually super cool. We could do that. Now, to be fair, that totally makes sense. There's no way that snake would have listened to it. But it was a good try. Look at her, she's so sad. She's so angry. That face. This dude's the only one with sense here. Alright, persuasion. Release her. I'll see that she stays out of trouble. We do need all the help we can get. But we don't need to rely on magic. We are natural charisma. Right? Our silver tongue. That's what I'm saying. Exactly what needed to happen.
Very well. She may go. Break your word, and my serpent shall feed. Sif, Tila to me. Out, thief. My grace has its limits.
Thank you, Korga. Master Halsin would...
Halsin isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila pierce it.
Oh, she loves the fact that he's gone. Oh, she loves that. She's so happy. She's like, dude, yeah, that dude's gone. I'm in charge now.
That woman has more venom in her heart than a snake in its fangs. But at least the child is safe. What is youth if not a time to be forgiven for one's transgressions?
Yeah, as a kid, you do the... Yeah, as long as you're not committing, like, actual, terrible crimes, Yeah, you learn. Putting a child on display like that was monstrous. Glad we intervened. Forgiveness means nothing if she doesn't learn from her mistakes. Sounds like you got something to confess. Putting a child on display like that was monstrous.
Couldn't agree more. The girl wasn't innocent, but that doesn't mean she was guilty.
I mean, if she really did try to steal the idol, right, at the end of the day, they got it back. Like I said, tell her, like, you screwed up, get out of here. No, gone. Right? The rest of this is just so extra. Ren, Pinta, Oladan.
The rat watches your movements, but does not speak.
Fascinating.
We take Grove Law seriously.
Rat glares at you, but says nothing.
Well, I mean, all the animals here, I feel like are probably friends with them, so...
The rat doesn't respond. It simply bares its teeth.
Yeah, that's what I was worried. Right, because wait, did it wear off? Speak with animal. No, we're still good. They just don't want to talk. Okay, cool.
By claw and tooth from root to thorn, the old oak's grove to wildlings sworn. The mural depicts a ritual, but you do not recognize the deity involved.
Oh, because I failed. I don't know shit. Who are you? What do I know? What do I not know? That's what I don't know. Okay. Alright, let's chat a little bit, right? We've got Wrath, Kaga, which is like, she's not great. I'm not going to steal anything. I'm not going to steal anything from them. Okay? We're better than that. I didn't steal at the camp. I relocated a couple items. Ooh, silver. You're cool.
Speak.
Hold on. Hold on. You moved into the way of the wolf.
Another stranger come to vex me. What will you do? Hunt me? Grab my tail? Shout until my head hurts?
God, it's so interesting because, yeah, you would kind of imagine this would probably be what a lot of the animals that we've talked to think about. Relax, no one's here to hurt you. Who's been pestering you? I'll teach him a lesson. Just want to give you my smell. I'll leave you be. I'll teach him a lesson. Who's been messing with you?
Silence. Your help is not required. Not by me, at least.
Okay. We're trying to be friendly, but...
Leave. You are not wanted here.
We are kind of working in an environment that does not like us.
You did well to speak up for the girl. That snake is fickle. A tragedy prevented.
Oh, thank God. My Kagasi was dangerous. If I hadn't spoken up, what would have happened? I'm sure there's some sort of ritual going on.
Nothing befitting a child. Nothing befitting any of our world's creatures. We've let a snake replace our leader. She will see the tieflings driven out, or worse.
Yeah, like, what is this? If nobody's cool with this, why the hell is she in charge? Like, I get it, like, it had to fall on somebody, but are we really gonna just, like, let this happen? Kaise's happy to rule the roost. Who's your real leader? Looking for Nettie. Could kind of take over the whole grove.
She is first druid in Halsin's absence. With him caught or dared by goblins, none may gainsay her. But more will die if her ritual is finished. I doubt those exiled by the right will survive long outside.
Okay, so everyone's very aware of this, and it's basically leader by technicality. If no one's looking for Halsin, I could do it.
Would you? I would give anything to see Halsin return home.
In a way, I kind of would too at this point, because this is bad. No need to fret. I'll find him. I need a more solid offer than anything. Never mind. No need to fret. I'll find him.
Sylvanus' blessing upon you, and my gratitude as well.
Thank you.
Halsin is an elf with the presence of a bear. He left west with the adventurers. You won't mistake the first druid for anyone else.
Okay, so that's our hint. The presence of a bear. There's only so many bears, so...
I wish I could offer more assistance. For now, I must keep a close watch on Korga. I hope to see both you and Halsin again soon.
Same. Are you gonna do anything for Korga if she does anything? Loic.
Please leave. Our hospitality has limits, and they were crossed long ago.
Oh, okay. Alright, jeez. Yeesh. Rough times. Grove Annals. I can't even touch it. Okay. I gotta read. Just on the table. A scrap of a larger map fastened to the page with fragrant sap. Someone has written, tainted by curse above the lands to east, beyond the mountains, on the road to Baldur's Gate. Fascinating. Tainted by curse to the lands east, beyond the mountains. Study the Sword Coast. A warning to the Sword Coast. People of the Sword Coast, look around you. What do you see? A collection of gods fearing humans, elves, and dwarves, or an infernal corruption of that divine image? Tieflings wear their devilish heritage for all to see. Walk among us as if they didn't owe their existence and allegiance to the lords below. These hell-touch people have infiltrated our cities, our organizations, even our families. They can claim to be good all they wish. Would you believe the tiger who looks at you with dripping fangs if he said he ate nothing but vegetables? No. We can see their true nature, plain as day. But they are not the only evil infiltrating our world. All around I see drow, dwergar, and other creatures of the Underdark strive for acceptance.
The ritual.
But why should you accept them when their brothers raid our countryside and steal our children?
We take Grove law
Obviously, I'm not saying they should be cast out.
Escape without consequence.
Obviously, I'm not saying we should return these delinquents to the Underdark and drive the tieflings back to the hells they came from. But be wary of these people, my friends. Be suspicious when you see them, and especially suspicious when you do not. Phew. Fucking crazy. Incredibly well written, but wow, basically a flyer of, yeah, so all these people who are these people, right? Not good. I like at the end, obviously, I'm not saying they should be cast out. I'm not saying we need to return them to the Underdark and return them to hell. All right? I'm not saying that. What I am saying is don't trust them. Don't ever trust them. And if you don't see them, know that they're out to get you. At all times. That is so vitriolic. My God. Jesus. Drow, Dwergon, or the creatures of the Underdark strive for acceptance. But fuck them. We're not gonna let them be accepted. Hell no. Hell no. Right? Why? Because they're some of them do bad things. And yeah, like the whole tieflings having like the bloodline tying back to one of the devils from the hells, you know, it's true, it's a fact, but the fact is that they don't ask for it. The devils don't implant it intentionally. Like it could all it needs to be is one ancestor at one point, right? You could have 30 generations in a family
blood on my hands.
and never have a tiefling,
right
and then
to
out of
defend our
nowhere
home.
you could have
So
one.
that's what you want? To kill
Just
a bunch
randomly.
of innocents?
I don't want to kill anyone, but I won't let this grove
Right?
be harmed.
And the
Not
stigma,
again.
it sucks. It sucks. Right? And I was tempted to make a tiefling. Right? I was tempted to make a dragonborn, a tiefling, and a drow. Those were the big three. Right? I'm very glad we went with drow. Drows are really cool. And a lot of the time, a lot of interesting RP with them. But we're here. Let's get some seats. Detailed report. Grimy report. Paw prints suggest an animal walked across this entry, smudging everything except a few words. It was a cat. Animal scouts sent eastern town villagers, possibly still alive, violent.
We just let her run off.
She's a child.
A devil child. One who tried to steal from us.
Yet she failed. That's what matters.
Intense. Okay, so see, that mentions a town to the east. Animal scouts sent. So they sent animals to scout out this town to the east. The villagers might be alive, and something's going on. Right? And then this mentions that the lands to the east tainted by a curse. There's something is going on out there. Right, someone has written Shadow Curse at the top of this page, and a number of notes below. Trees infected, but still alive. Malicious component to underlying magic. Resists removal. Attempts to infect caster. Range and severity of curse suggest divine origin. Oh. Umbral characteristics in vicinity to Shar's temple suggest goddess herself is responsible? Stop it. No. No way. No shit. Really? Potentially, Shar herself is responsible for this curse. Why? That's crazy. So, that's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. That's a pretty bad. Okay, that's not some kind of like hag magic. That's God. A god. Not a great one we want to deal with either. Holy shit. Okay.
The towers seized, the battle done. The moonrise broke the darkest one. History or myth, whatever is depicted here is long past.
Man, I suck at history. very cool. Neat. Okay, I want to see Ken.
Oh, action, not the
You know what,
action.
actually,
Lovely day, this.
I bet
For
you'd be
now.
pretty good at this, right, Gale? Honestly, I feel like we might be able to make. We should have everybody
We've
check
shown
anyway,
them
but
once. We take Grove law seriously.
it'd be
By
interesting.
letting that child escape without
The
consequence.
towers seized, the battle done. The moonrise broke the darkest one. You recognize the mark of the dark goddess Shar on the broken helmet. This army marched in her name. Moonrise must be a reference to Shar's divine sister, Selûne.
I'm so glad it said it. This is so fascinating. Oh, this is cool.
Yes, of course.
In darkest hour, a concord made, twixt harp and wild against the shade. Harp and wild. You recall stories of an alliance between Druids and the Harpers, but the details are vague.
The Harpers. Oh man, don't get me started. Harpers. It's basically a guild, right? It's a group.
Not again.
You know, just like any, like you have. What's the best way to describe it, right? I guess the best way to describe it is just like it's like a guild, right? It's like a group of people unite under like a cause, right? One focus, right? Kind of like a thieves. You have like a thieves guild. The Harpers are different. They're very selfless. They're the quintessential like helping the world, helping people. Very selfless, you know, striving to do good for others, and I love that. Obviously, there's a lot more. There's a lot about like the Harpers, and then you have a bunch of the others, right? I wonder, can we look at this one? Oh, there's a couple in here. Nice.
By claw and tooth from root to thorn, the old oak's grove to wildlings sworn. The mural shows druids claiming the grove in the name of the old oak, Sylvanus, god of nature.
Indeed. That's so cool. This is an important place.
The forest rose with claw and tooth to tear the darkness from its roots. The mural depicts druid and beast fighting together to drive monsters from their land. It looks like they were victorious, and yet the monsters have returned.
Ooh. Gale is inspired. Hell yeah. No, see, that's why I was gonna say, like, when we saw this, like, the goblins and the warg, and then obviously a badger, right? He's here. The bird. They're all fighting. Right? That's not a goblin, is it? Kinda. It looks like one. Yeah. Oh yeah, because these one. It's the reflection. It's hard to see. So yeah, this guy, these here. Right at the bear. This is like fighting around everybody. Very, very neat. Right. So essentially, this is repeating itself. But why? Why is it now repeating itself? That's ominous. It's very ominous. Cool. Are there any other plaques? I don't think so. Because there was the two over here. And then it was just the two over here.
Can't give up now.
All right. All right, let's talk to her. See what she's ready to... Let's get her angry.
A deep elf. In our grove, on this day. A sign. Or rather, a gift. Who better to understand a watchful broodmother than a beloved child of Loth?
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, that's... Ooh, that doesn't feel great. Oh, God. I was like, she was so excited, and I was like, oh, hold on. This could be a good thing. And then she's like, oh, no. A child of Loth. You would understand. You would understand what I'm trying to do here. Oh, man. Not the reference we needed. Don't make a habit of threatening children. You protect your own without hesitation. My compliments. I'd have killed the thief outright. Please, we have nothing in common. Seldarin. I have no love for the Queen of Spiders. We don't get a lot of Seldarin, opportunities. So, I think we should establish that straight out the gate. Because normally I would think like, okay, maybe could we twist this to our advantage to try to get more information, right? But for the sake of actually helping, the other people. But in this instance, I don't think we need to play that mask.
Indeed. But you do exhibit a talent for self-preservation. A viper bears her fangs defending her brood. Is it not her nature to strike at invaders? No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanus, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders.
It just seems so shitty to be like intruders when, treating them so just this is pretty fucking awful, right? This ray must be born of powerful magic. Zevlor believes his people will perish on the road. Do what you want, it's none of my concern. Reach for your weapon. Zevlor believes his people will perish on the road. She doesn't care. This means nothing to her. Right? This rite must be born of powerful magic. However, we're gonna bring this up anyway. Even though I know she doesn't care. We care.
And mine perish if he stays. You showed great mettle at the gate. The mettle of a skilled sword for hire. I want you to provide your services to Zevlor. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike.
Threatening me? Then it seems I'd best speak to Zevlor. Prattle all you want, the refugees aren't my concern. It's weird to say, oh, okay, you guide them out. They'll probably pay you. It's like, their situation. What is this? I don't know. I feel like it's one thing, it's like, okay, are they their responsibility? Not technically, right? They're all, grown individuals. However, I feel like there's a line where you can kind of, not be a complete, piece of shit about it. I don't know, why don't you guys help them leave somewhere? Because you don't, it's not your problem, basically. I mean, it is, but it's not. I'll speak to Zevlor.
You will do more than speak. This tale ends but one way. With the Outlander rot cleansed, and the grove forever shrouded.
Does your boss know you're doing this? Was he cool with this before, or did you start this when he left? Because that seems concerning.
Huh. I'll give it a shot.
A hefty book is labeled 1371 and stamped with an elegant stag against a dark green background. Right? 6 Oktar. Sent 2 druids, some of the new recruits up north. Village had 2 years of failed crops, likely to survive the next winter. 9 Oktar. A group from Baldur's Gate arrived. They've set up camp at the edge of the forest. 2 bears and a fox came by. Their territory's been burned out. Half the fox's cubs died. Paying this new group a visit tomorrow.
That's what matters.
Interesting. Huh. 10 Uktar. Visit did not go well. After telling me where to shove it, they said they'd cut down half the forest and burn any wildlife that dared stick around. Claimed they were going to farm the land and make a new city of their own. Time to get creative. 12 Uktar. Mudslide did the trick. Buried half their farm equipment and made the rest useless. They won't be back anytime soon. Got reports of a red wizard in the village south of here. Sending 3 rangers to investigate. If they catch even a whiff of a red cloak, I'm contacting the House of Savants. A red wizard of Thay? Thay? Far to the east. Because the Sword Coast is obviously, it's the far west coast, right? Red wizards, they hail from they hail from Thay, Thay, all the way to the east, way far to the east in the desert. Generally not good, right? Not. But I say good as in like good and evil. They're not good, right? Powerful. But the fact that there's one hanging out in the village south of here, that's wild. Allegedly. Reports, but unconfirmed. Oh, that's cool. Shit. Oh, there's so much in here still. Okay, because obviously we got the wolf, we gotta investigate this, and then over here, healer Nettie. So Nettie's in here. Ooh, this is neat. Okay, we're gonna pick this up in the next episode. We're gonna pick it up right here. We're gonna go. We're gonna power through. We're gonna check everything out in here. And then our Coral. Someone else. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna come back here, we're gonna go talk to everybody else. We're gonna investigate, we're gonna see what we can find, see what else we can read, information gather, research. Then we're gonna go and we're gonna look for the missing druid. Right? Because this is a mess. Right? We're gonna go talk to Zevlor, and then we're gonna try to find the other druid, right? Try to stop this madness. And go from there. So this has been crazy. It's been absolutely wild. You know, so I know it's a bit of a longer episode. I know we did a lot. I went longer because we did a bunch of stuff in the beginning that was a lot of like walking around, reading and talking. You know, so I didn't want it to be like all of that in this episode. So appreciate you guys sticking around. It's been good. We're making big moves now. Things are flowing, right? And we still got to speak with animals. Right, so hopefully there's a couple more we can talk to. Among anything else. So, thank you so much for watching. Seriously. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments. See you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.